Good evening, everyone. I'm Aranya. I'm back. I'm back from internet hell. I fought my way back. I fought the internet and I won. So we are here once again for the Marvel Role-Playing Game. We are on season 5, episode 6. Yes, 6 episodes so far. Tonight's number 6. And we have some of our crew is here. We are waiting for a couple still to show up. But right now we have Dalton the Authenticator. He is the horror, our resident mage.
Hello and good evening.
He's stuck it out for 5 seasons.
Yes.
Yes, and we also
because
have
glutton for punishment.
Yeah, he's a glutton for punishment, literally. And we have Ethereal Dragon. He is Darren, our resident Titan young godling. He's been here for at least 3 seasons. And then we also have the Human Torch. His player's been around for 3 or 4 seasons, and he's here now.
Yep.
He's put up with us for like 3 or 4 seasons now.
I think about 4. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 4 because I think you came in on season 2.
Yep.
With your mutant.
Yep.
Then you went to
U.S. Agent.
And last season you were Drax.
Yep.
And this season you are now the Torch.
Yep. Well, I can't wait to see who I'm going to be playing next season.
Yes. God willing, and we the ratings hold up, we will have a season 6. Right now, we may be taking a couple weeks off after the end of this season just to recoup and regather and see if we actually will have a season 6. Just letting y'all know. And we do have a couple people waiting to show up. Trooper is a 2-season recruit. He is busy at the moment. We have Amy and Melissa, the sisters, who play Megan, and the sister, a home-generated character. They are also on their way. And we have a guest star hero who is being very fashionably late as well. So let's see who's in the audience right now. Nobody is in the audience. We have somebody watching, but they are not commenting. Who is in the audience but not commenting? Is that you, Dragon?
Could be.
It could be you. Okay. You need to get people coming in here. Share this stream out so we can get the people coming in to watch this thing.
Yeah, I think that I think that we might have spooked people by taking off a week. But
yeah, that's considering what the title of this one is, which is The Maker's Monster Mash. This you would think it's more suitable for Halloween, but it's actually not.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to see if people show up. I'm going to go ahead and find our stream and see about sharing it to the Twitters and see if people will show up. I shared it to Twitter, see if people show up. And we'll see if anybody comes in. But in the meantime, we're just going to recap the first five episodes. Let's see. What have we had? We have had some interesting things going on. Let me take a look at my play so I can remind myself, because it's been a while since we've done these. Oh, we had the Twilight Zone, the first episode of this season with Team A, and that was rather interesting. You guys met kind of a Rod Serling type,
the narrator,
and then the number 2 you had going back to the other season where the Fantastic Four were down in Subterranea. We went back in time with that with Team B, and they got that resolved. Then we had a contest of champions in episode 3, where the Grandmaster and a few other people were involved. Then we had episode 4, which was the Trooper episode. If you notice that we did have the episodes were focused on one character. I believe the Twilight Zone was focused on the horror, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
Episode 2 was focused on Reed Richards, mostly. Episode 3 was everybody. Episode 4 was the Trooper episode with Nova, a renegade Nova, kidnapped our poor armored guy and
Our intrepid heroes.
our intrepid heroes, and the intrepid heroes had to go rescue him and do battle with various people. And then last week was actually a Megan and the sister kind of focused episode because of the villains, because you had this title was Devil's Take Manhattan, because we actually did have demons and such invading Manhattan and gargoyles and whatnot. Oh my. Not the Disney gargoyles. No, I don't use those intellectual properties. Sorry, Mickey, I don't use those.
Mostly because we don't have them in the character thing.
No, we don't. I don't have the. I could actually kind of kit bash their stats if I sat down and thought about it, but no, we don't have them as characters. And as the title for this one goes, it is one of the Watchers, although he may or may not show up.
The Renegade Watchers.
The Renegade Watchers is Monster Mash, and if you go by the thumbnail, you do have a mummy, and you do have a Howler Good Time. You have Mr. Capwolf is going to be making an appearance.
Ah. So is this mummy in Kanto, or is this just a generic mummy?
I'm not going to talk.
Okay.
Okay.
Speaking of which, he should be in my contacts probably somewhere at some point in the not too distant
possibly.
future.
Let me go. I'm going to go ahead and send Melissa another link, because she says the old ones will not work. The old link will not work. I'm going to go ahead and
That's
send
odd.
her one.
Mine worked.
Well, because she wasn't sure where she didn't see it in the group chat. So because we have two different group chats, we have Team A, Team B.
Right. Okay. I was gonna say, because the one you sent me earlier today worked just fine.
Yep. Okay. There we go. Let's see. I heard a boop. Let's see, and there they are. We have the sisters. So did that link I just sent you work, or did you just find it in the group chat?
I found one in the group chat.
Okay, so yeah, I did briefly introduce you, but I'll introduce you again since you're now live. It is Amy and Melissa, a pair of sisters, lively sisters, and Amy plays Megan from Excalibur, and Melissa, she plays the sister, a homebrew, which is a really cool character. She's like a healer with her angel backup group.
She's our cleric, basically.
Yeah, basically a cleric, yeah. Cleric with
D&D terms.
Cleric with some badass bodyguards.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely wouldn't be doing this without them.
No,
Mister wouldn't.
Yeah, you definitely wouldn't be able to survive without them. But I'm going to go ahead, and since the other two we're waiting on, I'll wait. Trooper can show up when he shows up, and go ahead and play the intro to the game, and we'll have our guest superhero show up when he shows up. I'm just going to see if I can check and see if he's done what he's supposed to be doing. If he finished up yet, or not. So I should hear him material for this case. Is he still alive? That turkey is still alive. He knows better. But anyway, I'll go ahead and play the intro to this so you get a little idea of what's possibly going on.
Ah, good evening. What's that? Are you ready for a dark, twisted tale to tingle your spine and shock your senses? Well, then sit back, relax, and turn off the lights if you dare. Our story begins late within the confines of the Time Variance Authority headquarters. 6 were called from their beds and into an office to wait Mobius in Mobius. He was to come. A dire mission had apparently just come up. But as they sat waiting, the lights began to dim. The screen flickered to life. They had expected Mr. Minutes to appear, but he is nowhere to be seen. Instead, a faded, aged light seemed to reach out from the screen itself, covering each of these mighty fizzles. And reality itself began to shift. They could feel themselves all at once being pulled out of the TVA and into the world of the unknown.
And that's what we're dealing with.
Well done, Pixel, for the Vincent Price homage.
Mm-hmm.
That made me smile. That was very well done.
But basically, what you're going to see.
Yep.
Let me go ahead and do some share screens here. Just a moment. Okay, you're going to see like it's going to be, you find yourself, you see a black and white star field. And then you find yourself here as well as here.
Is it daytime or nighttime?
You cannot tell, but everything is black and white.
I was going to say, is that actually happening, or is that just the photo choice? But
That is actual black and white. Everything is black and white. And if you look down at yourselves, you are also black and white. Think Pleasantville. Think Pleasantville.
Okay. So can
What
I've seen that
Oh.
movie.
sorcery is this?
6 characters in search of exit.
Seven.
That's what I
possible.
was thinking.
7 possible.
Well,
because we
yes,
do
but-
have a hero. We do have a hero on the way. But
yeah.
basically,
But if anyone's ever seen the Twilight Zone episode,
Yes.
5 characters in search of an exit, that's what I was thinking of.
mm-hmm.
The one with the clown that I swear to God was an inspiration for Joker. I have no evidence of that, but I swear to God someone saw that and used it as inspiration for Joker.
No, the Joker predated him.
Well, yeah, but in terms of his personality, I mean.
Oh yeah. The later
in later years, anyway.
in later
but,
incarnations. Yes. But you have.
But yeah.
Then you also have. Let me go ahead. I gotta wait and see about. I'll go ahead and play the first team up who you're going to be facing, and then we'll have. Hopefully, the others will show up soon, but they can always join in.
Mm-hmm.
All around these fizzles, the world seems to build in. The fog of it all rising from the ground. They can see the ground and trees, a forest, of course. Where else could they be? In the distance, they can notice a castle of some kind and thunderous sounds coming from it. Whereas by their side sits a lake, and it bubbles and bubbles and boils and troubles until out of it a webbed, scaled hand reaches out, pulling himself to land. It is a creature from this black lagoon, with pointed ears and a brow line no one could mistake. Namor of the Black Lagoon stands before them. And those thundering sounds draw closer. From the castle, a shape takes form. A roar can be heard. Bolts on the side of his head. Parts sewn together crudely by some madman. It is the Hulk. What is the Hulk? A deceased man brought back to life on a murderous rampage, heading straight for our heroes. And finally, standing atop the castle, a figure stares down. Light emits from his hands, and down he comes. Who is this man, this phantom, in an iron mask? And why does music seem to follow him so clearly?
So, yes, that's who you're facing for the first half. You're basically in the swamp, though.
Holkenstein, the Submariner from the Black Lagoon, and I can't think of a clever.
Iron Phantom.
That's very cool. Well, maybe
And there is one more that will be okay. Let me go ahead and just flip through who you're going. Just to give you an idea of who the villain you're facing. Again, it's Frankenstein, Hulk. They all are black and white. You have your Iron Phantom. You have Namor of the Lagoon. And the last one you'll be facing in this round, we'll see if he shows up or not. He may or may not show up. Is
Oh my goodness.
you would recognize him from the Werewolf by Night Halloween show if you didn't already see that, but that is, in fact, Man-Thing.
Giant size
what-
thing.
Yeah, giant-sized Man-Thing, yes. He may or may not show up.
He's one of my contacts. Wouldn't I be trying to reason with him, or would I?
You could try.
I suppose I could put together from the other characters that these aren't exactly our version of them, but still.
Sure.
Possibly. But at any rate, you're going to go ahead and start some battling. Roll your initiative, please.
Rolling for the initiative.
They're basically coming toward
91.
you. 91. Okay. Let's see who popped in. We have our other. We have our other guest star. Some may know him as a wall crawling, web slinging, skyscraper defacing menace, but we love him. Triple J hates him. It's Spider-Man.
Why?
And basically, I just was setting up the scene. Y'all are in the swamp.
I love this introduction here. It crickets and then a kid coughs.
Yeah.
That's why I left my mic on.
Yes, we have the everybody's in the swamp, which for you movie buffs,
Man thing.
this is the same swamp that the Black Lagoon was part of it was filmed in Florida. So that is the actual. So I did some deep dig there.
Guys get moss.
Yes,
And everyone's in black and white.
everybody's in black and white, including the heroes. Yes, that is correct, including you, Spidey. You're no longer red and blue. You are now now gray tones.
I was looking at black and gray, probably.
Black and gray. Shades of black and gray. And we have Frankenhulk, we have Iron Phantom, we have Namor of the Lagoon, and we have possibly the Man Thing, depending on if he's needed to get you all fired up or not.
Do our characters know of the old Universal monster stuff, or is that not?
I would think, because Universal Monsters, those films were very popular in the 70s and 80s and all the time. They were on Saturday late nights. They were on afternoon shows on weekdays. They definitely.
They showed them in drive-ins all the time
I
and
mean,
re-releases.
Megan would know them like the back of her hand.
Megan would know them. Yes.
Yeah,
for sure.
And I mean, my character is called the Horror. I doubt that he is all that much out of his depth here. I think he's looking around and smiling because this environment fits him like a glove.
Yes, and now Spidey, what were you saying?
Speaking of, where is my familiar? I assume he is still with us.
He is with you as well. Yes.
Okay, good.
I'm Spidey. I'm sorry for the interruption. What were you saying?
Sorry, I only respond to Dalton and I talk over him.
Yes.
No, I was gonna say, when it comes to Spider-Man, I remember he made all the cultural references, and I think he did make references to the man wolf and all that stuff. Frankenstein. So
Sure
I just wanted to establish, because this is a different universe. These are different characters. So.
Well, they are mashups of the Universal monsters and
Which I still said
heroes.
it shouldn't have been mashups. They should have been just normal.
Well,
Anyway,
we got them coming out.
so Spider-Man just ends up appearing in a portal into the sky. Ah!
Yeah, because basically
right
that pretty
into
much
the
is what
water.
happened. Because basically what happened is you all were in the TVA, and all of a sudden you got drawn in by this odd black and white light, and then you were sent to Okefenokee here, the swamp.
For Spider-Man, my introduction, basically, Spider-Man swinging through New York, and next thing you know, he's basically in the middle of the sky, and everything's black and white, and cartoony kind of, he's like, looks around, looks down, then falls. Now he's soggy.
Mm-hmm.
Did we?
So what? You
I was
guys got initiative, so
Okay.
you got.
Okay.
you guys
Yeah,
got-
I rolled a 91 on initiative, so I'm
Yes,
more
and
on
I rolled a 63. So, but you've got, like I said, you got basically got Frankenstein. You've got Iron Man, half Phantom of the Opera. You've got Namor kind of looking like he got stuck in a blender with the creature from the Black Lagoon, and you possibly will be facing giant-sized Man Thing as well, depending on how things go.
Okay.
They're coming towards you. At least 3 of them are coming towards you.
Okay. Let's see.
So
I think that Megan would like to take to the air.
she can do that. Go ahead and do that.
Okay. Do I need to roll for flight?
No, I think that's one of her basic skills, so she can just do that.
Right. Okay. Okay. And the angel and Sister's angels are
Already active.
active, right?
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything I can summon that might? Oh. Should I try to? Can I try to maybe come up with try to summon an item that might, I don't know, provide some cover or something?
You mean like a tarpaulin or a tent or what?
Well,
Or a bunker.
I was thinking I could make like a bunker. Over the weekend I've been studied this like archive of like Marvel items, and I found this one. I kind of invented it myself, but it's based on Hulk lore. One's called the plasticine bunker / sealer beam. Plasticine is a rubbery, air permeable substance that can absorb any force directed at it, even a direct attack from the Hulk. The sealer beam can create an opening in a amount of plasticine or seal it if there is a hole there. If you only get the plasticine bunker, you can hide behind it to protect yourself from force attacks in front of you. If you get the sealer beam, it can become an emergency shelter or a cage, depending on the situation. That was one idea. Let's see.
That's a possibility.
I could also I found this one substance, lubricant Z. It's just like it's a really slippery substance. It's like kind of create a field where it'd be hard for anyone, like the opponents, to go and like walk where we are. Or
yeah, but that can backfire too.
Yeah.
If you do it if the villains are near you, you can get them, but you can also get your teammates. That one can backfire. It'd be funny, but it could backfire.
Yeah. Okay.
Just keep the plasticine. I'll say keep that in your back pocket.
Okay.
Okay. Horror. Are you gonna summon anything? If so, that would be your action for this round.
Yes, I probably should summon my fire elemental.
So go ahead and roll on that.
So rolling on the summoning of the fire elemental. We have a 87.
Let me check your skill here. Okay, that's on incredible. And you said 87. Let me check your 87 on incredible. Okay, you summoned, and he's there. That's your action.
Hooray!
That's your action. Hooray! Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm presuming that our torch is a flame as well, because he.
Yeah. Flame on, and take to the sky as well.
Yeah. So you've got
wrong torch. The android one doesn't flame on.
Oh, he flames on, but he doesn't shout it.
Yeah. It's for the audience.
It's for the audience. So it's a visual thing. Yeah. The visual audio cue. All right. So we have for air cover, we have Megan and the torch. Sounds like an interesting 50s sitcom.
Yeah.
And you have the angels out, and you have Spidey just landed in and he's got his costume is now, I would say, it smells like swamp. You fell in the water, correct?
Yeah. My question is, since I'm arriving in late, did the Fizzles here, or whatever they can refer to themselves, have a group meeting before they start attacking anybody, or they just start randomly attacking people just because they wanted to? They react to violence with violence.
Okay, so because the villains have the quote villains haven't done anything yet, they're just approaching. So I would suggest that they do because you all. I'm presuming
so there was no powwow. They're like, villains, let's kick their ass.
No, nobody has even done anything that is kick ass worthy yet, because as I understand it, Human Torch and Megan took to the air for observational reasons. I summoned my fire elemental in case I need it. Darren hasn't done anything yet, and Human Torch just activated its. The android torch just activated its fire for preparation reasons. We haven't actually engaged the enemy yet. We've just prepared to do so in the event that we need to.
All right. So basically, you guys, if you're doing recon,
that was a round of preparatory actions, basically.
So if you're doing recon, normally you're just gonna reach out to everybody before they do their rolls, then, right? make it.
They're gonna say, what we can do is like for next. Yeah, it's like it's next round. Y'all can do your joint.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So basically,
let's Spidey talk, please.
So, question of me falling and splashing in the water, would that catch the reaction of the villains and make them alert to heroes?
Yes, it must. Y'all would see something splash.
So when Spidey falls in the water because we're in a lagoon thing,
you're gonna run into Namor lagoon.
I'm in the lagoon.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. I'm like, what the heck's going on? I'm looking around and I see something moving in the water towards me.
Yes, you can see one of two. You can see something that's swimming towards you.
And I'm thinking, I'm like, because I don't even know we're in black and white. I just know that it's weird in the water. I'm kind of thinking it's kind of dark down here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but my spider sense is going crazy. So I should
absolutely going crazy.
So I should roll for something then.
If you wanna, you wanna find out what's coming at you.
My first respect to go the other way.
Yeah. You might want to go the other way. Let's see. Do I have a picture I can put?
I'm going to make it so basically, if the heroes see me, they're going to see like the guy. Someone just fall from the sky into the water. Now that the villains are alert, if they don't already see, it's like are the villains on the other side of the water and just turn over
they're basically there's some water. There's water in between you. Yes.
So okay,
you're kind of in the middle.
So they're not like in the jungle. They're actually on the other side, at the edge of the water. They can see anybody standing on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I cause I love this chaos, and I'm in the water now. And basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to swim to the surface there, and try to avoid anything that might grab me. So maybe my reaction stuff. So I'd have to roll on that, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So you roll on that. And I don't have stats for Spider-Man right now. I think
okay, I can check. I can check your stat.
My because basically I already have automatic sense as far as that
goes.
Right?
You always have that going up. I see.
So I'm gonna swim to the surface to get out of there, and then so basically my roll was 84.
Yeah, because that would be on swimming would be on your I believe your agility. That's amazing. So you're getting your tushy out of there.
Tushy out of there.
Yeah.
I mean, what is
coming after you?
Creature of the Black Lagoon stats have.
Okay, he's swimming at you, but I'm going to be sending. There's something else that might be showing up as well.
Well, so, either it's a creature from the Black Lagoon or it's a freaking giant gator. It's like I said, either one. I'm not comfortable with either one.
Yeah, you wouldn't want either one.
And
shouldn't you be used to big lizards by now? Because
but they still scare the crap out of me. If you saw, especially if you saw how big the gator was in the Spider-Man 2 game. Oh,
yep.
Lizard.
Yep.
I mean, also because you could say if my rolls are high enough, that I get the surface, I'm going to shoot a web line and it goes beep, spurts up.
Bless you.
Bless you. Okay, there's a couple things. You might see. Let's see, where is he? This guy could be surfacing, but accompanying him. Let me go ahead and put a tab.
It's Richard Grieco.
Yes, kind of. You have a couple of these things showing up.
I knew it. Does one of them have a clock?
You do not hear a tick-tock.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in the horror genre, not the Disney fairy tale genre.
Well,
at least for now.
Some Disney fairy tales have become horrors, and we do have some. Let me see who's in the comments.
So who's coming after me?
And okay, you've got Namor Lagoon coming at you, and he's a really good swimmer.
My roll was 86, so what did
you're booking it out of there? So let me see what he can do. Let's just check his stats.
I get grabbed in the leg and eat it back in the water. Help!
Yes. Let me check his stats for swimming. Oh, okay. He's got some.
I was gonna say, if it's Namor in general, he's got gnarly powers.
Oh yeah. Well, he's got some.
He's not someone you want to meet under the water.
Yep. Because basically he's
like going against Aquaman. My hand, ow!
He's swimming after you. You invaded his swamp. He was chilling out in the swamp, and you invaded it. So he's swimming after you. But so far, you're still ahead of him.
Jay, hello from the panel.
Hello, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Hello.
All right.
Hello, Jay.
Hello.
So,
We're watching Spider Venkman get beat up by Namor. It's fun.
Well, yes. we don't know yet. I'm just waiting for her to see what her role is. I've been asking her, what's your role?
Basically, I said he's swimming after you, but you're still ahead of him.
So he hasn't caught me. So
he hasn't caught you yet. But that's basically what's going on with you. You're swimming away from Namor, and he's swimming after you.
So it's cartoons. I'm just doing laps around the water. He's chasing me.
Yeah, pretty much. And you got alligators kind of surfacing and looking around. Yeah, pretty much.
Does Megan see Spider-Man?
Yeah, everyone. If you reacted to the splash, you all would have seen what looked like a black, like basically a dark gray and lighter gray sploosh hit the water, and when it comes up, you recognize it as Spider-Man.
Okay.
But like everything else, he's also black and white / shades of gray. It's not 50 Shades of Gray though. No.
I know Megan would have loved a chance to use her tricorder to try to figure out what's going on in the environment, but right now the Spider-Man safety is more important. Yes. Can Megan try and pull Spider-Man out of the water and get him out of the way of the alligators?
She could try to do that if she wants to swoop down and try to get him.
Okay. Yeah, she could sense the alligators and know that Spider-Man was a decent guy. So I do a roll on my feet roll.
Yeah, that would be. She would try to grab him, so that would be on her strength.
Okay.
On Megan's strength.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and check Megan's strength. Her strength is good. And what did you roll?
57.
57. Okay. On a grab. Let's see. She's got a hold of what part of Spidey would be surfacing while he's swimming?
I was thinking maybe like an arm.
She's got a hold of his arm.
Okay.
I would just Spidey would probably be like, "What the heck's going on?" Although he would recognize that Megan is not a bad person, so that he wouldn't get the Spider Sense wouldn't be like bad touch.
He's not triggering his Spider Sense at the moment.
He's not triggering the bad part of the Spider Sense.
But there is still danger around me, so I'm gonna be
absolutely. So
So he's not, like I said in the comic books before. There's been danger around him, but he doesn't know who it was. Because he's like, there's danger down there. When he fought the Will-O-Wisp, there's danger in the crowd, but he's like, there's no one down there. Right. So he kind of just swing away. Right. But I mean, like, if he just saw a freaking gator and, like I said, there's stuff ground and he's in the moment, yeah, he might react, especially if he's jittery.
Yeah, he's probably a bit jittery. And his arm just got grabbed.
Like, Spider-Man, are you right? Do you understand what's happened? She's just reassuring her that she's a friend, and because she could sense there's no evil on him. This is the true Spider-Man. So yes. It's like,
right.
Let's get out.
And also, I believe they met like last season.
I think so.
Yes.
I think they did.
So
Yeah.
if she grabbed my arm, I mean, she's hanging on to it or kind of flying through the air. I'm guessing that's what's going on.
She's trying to. They're hovering. You guys are hovering at the moment over the water, so the alligators can't reach you.
So, wait, she can't reach me?
No, the alligators.
Okay, so
Because she pulled you out of the water,
now we're hovering,
and now you guys are floating.
and I'm gonna say, especially if I saw Namor, does this one have the wings? That's me.
The gill monster. Yes, he does have the wings on his footsies. Yes, he does.
So I'm gonna say, hey, great seeing you again, but yeah, this kind of weird's going on here, but how about we move this to a much more quieter area? Neighbor's coming.
Because he's swimming after y'all.
So I'm gonna shoot a web line, pull us somewhere else.
Yes. So go ahead and roll on your. I would say that would be for shooting. That shooting is an agility. So go on your. I believe you have amazing agility.
I'm amazing at everything.
Yes, well that too. Yeah, but let's see. Spidey is amazing agility. So yeah, roll on your agility.
I got a 46.
Okay. Let's see. It says incredible strength. Okay. 46 on incredible.
Also, I mean, like, how high up are we too? Because I've seen Shamu jump out of the water.
Yeah,
imagine
alligators. These are normal alligators. These are not mutated alligators.
They're not likely to get vertical.
They're not going to get. They're not. They also aren't breathing fire or anything like that. These are
all right.
These are Florida. These are Florida gators.
I don't want the Jurassic World thing to happen to me.
Yes.
With the pterodactyls holding on to me, and then we get eaten.
Yes, none of that. So basically, you get where did you shoot your web line towards? So towards like I guess a tree on the shoreline.
Pretty much.
Then you hit it, and you guys are going swing towards the shoreline.
Uh-huh.
Now, in the meantime, Darren, let me put up who you're going to be.
Oh my gosh!
You could be facing.
You know what that means, right?
Yeah, you do the Tarzan. Darion's
So
going to be.
Kazal?
Yeah, Kazar.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man. So basically, it's going to be brute strength against brute strength. And what are you going to do, Darren, versus the Franken Hulk? Because he's basically
Hulkenstein.
I will charge at him and slap him into Namor.
You're going to slam him into the water then, because Namor is currently in the water. That's a charge on your endurance.
This is a Hulk, and if he's angry,
and he's coming at you angry. He's not exactly.
I think you're strong, Darren, but when it comes to the Hulk, you're a fly. So good luck on that.
Yes. Okay. So Darren.
He's actually not that much of a slouch in this situation because he's 1v1 Thor before and done fine. So.
Yes. Okay. You, charge on your endurance because you're charging him.
It's like the Juggernaut going against the Hulk, but the Hulk.
65.
What?
65.
65 on.
So that's looks like yellow.
Okay, 65. Okay. Let's see if Hulk can resist what he done did. He's coming at you, and he's doing a charge. Oh, dearie, and he's not exactly in the best of moods.
Is this like Savage Hulk or is this like Smart Hulk? He can just do thunderclap.
He could do a thunderclap, but he's not. This is not the one that does. He's not going to do a thunderclap. But what he's going to do? He is also going to. He's in guys' adrenaline surge going up.
So is he enhanced now because he's got surgery on him? Because he has a massive healing factor. This just really throws me apart.
It's basically the person was experimenting on him and basically sewed him back together. So he's healed, but he just looks like he's all scarred and whatnot.
I still say he looks like the Hulk, but he's not the Hulk. He's just basically someone took a cadaver and injected with gamma radiation.
Possibly, but
so
he's
mindless Hulk.
Yeah. So basically, he does have the adrenaline surge, and
the average intelligence of movie Frankenstein and the Hulk.
Well, I also want to point out we are in a steampunk universe, bro.
That's coming up.
Well, it'll be soon. But basically, we're in timey-wimey, black and white.
Yes.
Old-timey.
Oh.
Right now, we're in our Universal Horror Monsters universe.
Oh, dearie. Darion, you slammed Frankenhulk. Hulk stunned you.
What?
He rolled in the red. You slammed him. Your charge, you hit in the slams. But he was coming at you at the same time. So you slammed him, you moved him, but he was coming at you. And he, with his adrenaline surge and everything, he stunned you. He hit full.
It's like two gazelles clashing antlers.
Wait. If you move them back, that means Hulk just punched him in the face.
Yeah, well, basically
that'd be a better explanation, because if you're saying that he won the battle, because if they both hit at the same time, they'd both be stunned.
Okay, good. Well, because I was going for a charging attack, but if you want to go for
Hulk is slightly more durable, probably, so that explains it.
Well, hitting would also be on his strength, so that would be basically the same effect.
As I'm just saying, that better way to explain it. Basically, if he's stunned, the Hulk, they both change each other, but the Hulk got knocked back, but the Hulk got up and just basically punched him.
Yeah, he basically did a stunner punch.
So cool, stunner.
Yeah, poof. He just basically hit Darren hard enough to stun him.
I shall be back. I am going to get something to drink.
All right, get to the drink. And
what is the virgins? Oh, you're a virgin when you need one. Blah blah blah. Hello from the fridge.
Blah.
It's like right. Hello from the panel, my friend.
Hello from the panel to Rhaegar.
I have the fridge as I type this. Wait, is your name Alex DeWitt?
What?
Is it Rhaegar? Did you get fridged?
Oh no! Oh dear. Yes. Well, call Gail Simone. We have another victim.
Yeah.
But at any rate.
But this would be against the trope because this one's male.
Yeah.
So it's not feminist fridging.
Yep. Yeah, so basically Hulk just did a Hulk smash on Darren. So actually I want you roll on your endurance, Darren.
48.
Okay, let me check. Let's see. You're checking your endurance. Amazing. And amazing. You got 43.
Upstairs with me. I had to go get in the freezer.
48.
48 on amazing. Okay. Yes, it's a green result. You're out for one round. You're not little what's his name? Little spots are circling your head right now, or little nips are circling your head right now. You just got Tweety Birded, knocked out. So you're out for one round. So the next round, Darren just is Tweety Birding, and so and right now the sister is in defense mode, possibly going to summon something maybe next round. Spidey and Megan are safe on back with the others. And Horror has a little demon and his fire elemental.
Yes.
Torch is doing recon if he wants do some stuff to. I don't think it would hurt Hulk so much because I think he has.
I would aim for Namor. Namor is extremely vulnerable to dehydration.
Absolutely. Let's see. Yeah, because he's getting ready to come out of the water. All swimsuit model like and all that. He's all scaly. So you got that happening.
That gives this particular creature from the Black Lagoon gives the one from Shape of Water a run for his money.
But okay, what was Megan? Not Megan. What was Sister gonna do?
I was thinking, we're dealing with Namor. It's like I found an item that I might be able to use to help slow him down. It's called a shroud gun. It fires a canister of whirling fabric that could ensnare an Eternal, and it takes some time to free themselves from the fibers. So it kind of like give you a couple turns of.
That's a super specialized weapon. I was considering, I would permit more the bunker.
The bunker. Okay.
The bunker I would permit more than that because the other weapon says a little bit too OP.
Okay.
At least for this campaign.
All right.
Keep it in the back pocket though.
All right.
It might come in handy for episode 8 or 9.
Okay.
So at any rate, other than that, I would say the sister is preparing to summon something. She might be doing her ritual to summon it, but it hasn't summoned anything yet. Correct. Okay. We can have her do that.
Right. Do I need to roll for a feat to summon the plasticine bunkers?
If you want to do that?
Okay. Well, let's see. Can I? Okay. Someone was just stunned by the Hulk. Did he take damage?
Good. Basically a stun just knocked him out.
Okay.
He's got knocked out. So he's not hurt in terms of taking points of damage, but he has got knocked out.
Okay.
And he's down for a round. So we having like the Tweety nymphs running, flying over his head. Yeah.
Okay.
And like I said, and we have Torch flying reconnaissance still, but he could actually him and the Fire Elemental next round could do some damage to Namor next round if they wanted to do that. And keep in mind, you also have the big hulky guy, and you also have depending on how if the trooper comes in, and if he ends up missing it, we'll just say he was lost in another part of this time continuum. If he ends up not being able to show up tonight. But you have the Iron Phantom, which is basically Iron Man kind of gone a little like Cyborg Superman.
Okay. Okay.
Rhaegar, isn't Soros the Lizard King? I'm pretty sure he would get annoyed if Newsom tried to take his spot. He's not dead yet.
Okay. Let's see. What about I have this? Gosh, I guess I have I found this one thing called a it's like the night gun. It's like a tranquilizer gun that can cause like.
Okay, how much damage does it do?
It doesn't do damage per se. It just causes like a temporary paralysis.
Yeah.
It would be like a status gun.
Okay, but stasis gun, yeah.
Yeah, it like cause like temporary paralysis.
Okay, but does it have a point value on it?
Like how many points? Well, I guess all my stuff. Since it's more of a status gun than like a combat gun. I have like a.
Right, but it should still have a rank or a point value on it.
Okay,
to indicate how much damage it can do.
Okay, because basically it actually with what she summons up, she has to roll on Remarkable to do it, and it's usually 20. It's mostly 20 points of damage.
Usually 20 points, yeah.
And we do have to keep track of how many that she's done, because you have a certain point bank to or we do all the summons.
Right.
So
okay.
So if she's gonna summon something, first do your roll.
Okay.
Just see if you can summon something.
Right. Okay. Ooh, 38.
38, and that's on Remarkable. Whew. Okay. Basically,
I could summon a sneeze gun if you want to do a gag item.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Oh, you mean like a gun that shoots out peppers?
Yeah, it makes someone sneeze uncontrollably.
Okay, because that would fall under the generic or random. Okay, you now have what looks like what's his name? The one that Dalton hates all the time, Madcap.
Oh.
It looks like a Madcap gun. However, instead of shooting bubbles, well, it does shoot bubbles, but the bubbles, when they hit you, it's like releasing a cloud of black pepper. So, if you use it, that's what's going to happen. And let's see, this lasts. Let me check the duration of the lasting. Okay, 3 rounds tops. Okay, you just summoned it, so you've got 2 more rounds to use that.
Okay.
And you've got green feet, so subtract 20 points from your point bank.
Okay. All right.
And so that's you've got your bubble sneeze gun.
Right.
And that's this round's actions.
Okay.
So basically, we'll go ahead and roll initiative for the next round. Horror.
Yep. Rolling. Okay, we have a 78.
And I got an 80.
Well.
So the villains are coming at you. Namor's doing his swimsuit. Let me just pull him up for a moment. He's doing his swimsuit model pose. He's looking all buff and stuff, even though he's all scaly and whatnot. But he still has the hotness factor of 10.
Mm-hmm.
I have 10. And he's getting ready to come after you Drylanders for invading his swamp. So, see, who is he going to go after first? Because Megan and Spidey are kind of at a range. I would say Little Demon and he wouldn't go near where the fire elemental is, or he wouldn't go near where the torch is, because although he's looking up,
bad.
Although he's looking up at the torch and going, I know you.
You know me, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the first crossover in Marvel comic book history was Human Torch versus Submariner.
Mm-hmm.
This sure is not mine anymore. Not my friend.
Hashtag not my Namor.
I'm pretty sure that hashtag is already in use after Wakanda Forever came out.
Yes.
Oh, certainly.
And what was it?
I am everyone's Namor.
Mm-hmm. At any rate, you got him. He's rising up out of the water, all hot and drippy and all that good stuff. And Hulk, meanwhile, is standing over his fallen prey, getting ready to. If he gets up, he's going to try and knock him back down again. Because yes, I got initiative, Spidey.
What? Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Namor is coming out of the water. You've got and Melissa decided, the sister decided to do what might be an interesting effect if she uses it on Namor. She got what looks like Mad Cat's bubble gun, but it does fire bubbles, but they are sneeze bubbles. They on contact they poof, and they turn into.
I gotta ask though, do we have any blondes here in this group?
Yes, Megan is a blonde.
All right. So
yeah.
This could be what Namor likes women, but we also know that the creature like a goon went after the woman.
Mm-hmm. He's looking around.
He looks to mate.
Mm-hmm. He's eyeing up the sister, and he's eyeing up Megan as well.
And where's Spidey? Did she drop me off somewhere?
Well, basically, you guys are behind the other gang on. Okay, basically, this is the way it was. You have two sides of the lake, or the swamp.
Yes, east versus west.
Yeah, and you have Namor was coming this way, and now he's coming up towards the shore. You guys were on this side. The rest of them. When Megan rescued you from Namor, she and you are behind.
You already lost me. So is Namor coming towards the villains or coming towards us, which are on the other side?
Coming towards you guys.
All right, so he's on the shore where we are.
He's coming.
The villains are on one side of the swamp. The heroes are on the other. He is now coming towards us.
Yeah, Namor's not coming towards you. Okay, who just popped?
Star Trooper.
Okay. Hey, Trooper.
Hello.
Hello. Quick recap. All y'all were in a meeting, and you got transported to Okefenokee Swamp, and you meet up with what looks like a Submariner mixed with the creature from the Black Lagoon. You have Iron Man mixed with Phantom of the Opera, and you have a Hulk that looks like he was stitched together by Alicia Masters. And you also notice that everybody, including your surroundings and yourself, are in black and white. There's no color.
We're in a 1930s horror movie. Is basically what's going on.
Basically, you're in a Universal horror movie. So, I'm going to go ahead and say that you basically were set down, and you're kind of a bit stunned from impact where you landed with everybody else. So now you can once you get things set around, you can act.
And he landed in the jungle, away from everybody.
He landed in the jungle. Now he's finally made it towards y'all from the swamp.
Okay, but anyhow, it's the villains' initiative.
Absolutely,
I know. So who's going after me?
Okay, right now, he decides. This Namor decides he likes blondes better. Namor prefers blondes, so he's going to go after. He's going to go after Megan, and since Spidey happens to be in his way, he's going to go after Spidey as well. Great. Yep. So let's see. What is he going to do?
Does he have the same disadvantage as Namor when he leaves the water for too long?
Yes, he does.
Does anybody have a giant box of salt?
No, salt doesn't do it.
I got a plasma cannon.
So
That's a little overkill, dude.
Actually, I'm gonna say, well, Torchy, he's a aquatic animal, and they don't like being dry.
Yeah.
So if Torch is around us, if he's anywhere near us,
Yeah, he's hovering up still. And you've also got a fire elemental out there too, but that's good.
Right side.
Yeah, but it's not our move, is it? So
right.
You're gonna have to do this yourself.
I know. So wait for an attack.
Walking through the swamps.
Okay, Namor is coming towards him, and I see what he's gonna do. What he's gonna do, he's going to go try to grab Megan on his strength. And let's see.
But you just said that I'm in front of Megan.
You're by Megan. You're by Megan. You're next to Megan.
Okay, don't say by Megan. I don't like that.
You're next to her.
It's implying other things.
Yes, I know it's implying things. Yes. No, none of that. Okay. Unless Miss Megan dodges, and I would advise she does.
I would say if he grabs you, I'll whip his eyes and you kick him in the crotch.
Okay, he's got a hold of her arm.
A 2-ball special.
Yeah. Okay, so he's got Megan's arm. He managed to get a good grab on her. And so is Spidey going to web his eyes?
Yep.
Okay, go on. Do your.
All right, when we roll.
Roll on your. I consider that a shooting attack, which is on your agility, which is amazing.
97.
Oh crap! Okay.
Long-lasting attributions too. New and improved.
I'm not gonna do the result it would normally do because I don't think you can kill with webbing to the eyes. So
no, but it can mask his eyes.
Yeah, but you basically.
Yeah, he's blind for the foreseeable future, though.
He's effectively blind right now. He's effectively Matt Murdock and Alicia Masters. And so,
what a revolting development!
Yes. I guess I'm gonna have to add insult to injury to that.
Wait, and Megan, if you want to try to do the knee to the groin, you can. That would be. Let's see, what would that be on? That would be a fighting attack. So it'd be on your good fighting.
Okay, so you want me to roll my fighting? Okay.
It's good.
Oh.
That's basically a let's see if she makes it or not.
Okay. I'm sorry. We're having a little thing happening. I'm trying to relocate my missing die. I apologize.
No problem.
Okay.
Let's see.
Meanwhile, I'm enjoying my soup.
Yes.
Okay, that's the set of the with the 10s, and then there's like a one with the 1s. So this one is a 0.
Yes.
No, it's not a 0. Okay, for pity's sake. Okay, where's it? Okay, all right. Oh, I just have to use this and fake it with this, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right.
long as they're two different colors, you could use two regular D20s.
Okay.
Wait, did you say D20s?
Well, D10s, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
As long as they're two different colors, you can assign one color to the tens roll and the other to the 1 to
I got a 55.
55 on good.
The Onmyoji and often overlooked word.
Pardon me.
Wise eyes must be some sort of throwback.
What's going on in the background?
You already know that I wanted you to look into Kino Tsukasa's past. No.
Mute.
Whoever's
Someone.
got the TV on, please mute it. We don't want to get copyright.
Yeah,
strike.
someone mute.
In a movie somewhere.
Oh, sorry, it's me.
Okay. Yeah, please
Mute.
mute. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. So basically he's got a knee to the groin. He's not happy right now. No, it would have to have been a cold shot because during the swamp water was a bit cold. It could have hurt a lot worse, but it didn't. But he.
See you.
Thank you. Okay, now we have basically that takes care of Spidey and Megan's stuff for this round. Trooper would come in on this, seeing that Namor is doubled over after getting knee to the groin, to the face.
Sonic cannon
to who?
To Namor.
Okay, you've also, like I said, you've also got other people you could aim at. So you've got Rampaging Hulk, and you've also got I'm going to toss somebody at you. Okay, you have somebody when you appear. You have somebody that's going to be aiming at you. Oh my!
I'm dodging.
You're gonna want to dodge because. Let's see. Which armor am I gonna use?
The Phantom of the Iron Opera is
It's fired. It's fired.
You're stealing his stick.
If you're stealing his stick. Let's see. Let's see what he's using. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That would be a shooting attack. Actually, that's the energy attack. So it's on his agility. His agility. Looking at his agility. Because the agility does get boosted up for the armor, if I remember correctly. Let's see. It boosts up. Yeah. It does. It definitely does. Okay, so that gives it his excellent 20. Okay, and then. Okay, and. Okay, let's see on the energy. Oh dear. You do have the absorption, so.
Yep. Rolled a 98 for my dodge.
Okay. Let's see. Because he was basically doing it as an area attack where you were. So it would clip you a bit, but you would get 98% away. But you do get clipped a little bit. I'm going to say you got clipped with let's see, you've got that energy absorption thing going. Let me check that. Star Trooper. Okay, you got the energy absorption. Basically, you got the 50 points of absorption. This round, you absorbed you absorbed 50 points of damage, but you can only redirect 20, and it starts now. Where are you going to redirect it at? You going to redirect?
Well, since he wants to play with the playing armor, we're going to redirect it to the plasma cannon.
Okay, so plasma cannon. Oh boy. Let's see. Okay, so that would do. Let's see. That would do. I think we boosted that up to. That would go to.
It does 40
energy. No, it would boost up to 50 energy damage, and then the 20 magnetism electricity.
Oh, okay.
So,
I got to change it then.
Okay, because it says incredible, but I'm boosting you up to 50 with the with the absorption to boost it up one round.
With the stolen energy, yeah.
Yeah, the stolen energy that you got, the damage would go up to 50. And let's see.
And 30 for the electric and magnetism.
No. That stays the same.
Oh,
that stays the same. The main attack gets boosted up.
Yeah. Well, I rolled a 93.
Okay, on to actually shoot it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be on the incredible table.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, 93. Okay. Ooh. That's on an energy. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
It's over now.
No, it's not over because you're shooting 50 points of damage at him.
Plus the effects from the electricity and the magnetism.
Yeah. Okay. The only thing that might hurt him is the magnetism. Because his armor just absorbs the 50 points, and he goes, really? And he has crazy resistance against radiation electric attacks. In fact, it charges him. And the only thing that might, magnetism might.
So they basically just played hot potato with the energy.
Yeah, pretty much they played hot potato. Yeah, basically he shot at you, and you shot it back at him. So the only thing you really did. Let's see if he has anything that would protect against the. Ooh. He doesn't have anything, and most energy attacks will. Oh wait, the magnetism might give him pause. He's like, that was not nice. Basically, yeah, because basically he got you, you got him. It's basically a stalemate, and this I'm going to just show you who you're facing. By the way, this guy. He's a combination, of course, of Iron Man and the Phantom of the Opera. That's who you're facing. But
basically, I got him with an EMP.
That is correct. And basically, you are you're on the other side of. Basically, this would be actually the side that you guys are on. This is where everything started off, and you guys are on this side.
So he's the Phantom of the heavy metal rock opera.
Yes, literally. He's a phantom of Tommy. Tommy, can you hear me?
Or the Phantom of Repo, the genetic opera.
Pretty much. Pretty much. So basically, you got that going on, and let's see. Darren is knocked out for the count. So if
I still haven't went, and neither has Human Torch.
That's why I'm trying to figure out what you guys could do, because right now Namor the Lagoon was trying to put the moves on Megan, and he got webbed in the eyes and got a groin shot, so he's not doing so well. And you've got big brute Hulk kind of standing victorious over Darren, who's knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
And so you got Torch and and you horror, you guys can do something. What are you guys going to do? Because basically the ones you could possibly affect. He's reeling, so you could possibly go for Namor. Trooper can handle Iron.
The Phantom of the Iron Opera.
Phantom of the Iron Opera. He can handle him, and Hulk is occupied. Basically being. He did Hulk smashed puny mortal.
It's it that this would actually be an appropriate time to revisit the Avengers puny god line.
Yes, he did. Yes, Hulk goes. He looks down at Darren and goes, "Puny god."
There we go. Anyway, it seems like since Namor isn't actually out for the count, he's just disoriented and blind.
Yes.
It would make probably the most sense to send the fire elemental over to scorch Namor, because yay for dehydration vulnerability.
You and Torch could do a joint dehydration attack. I would think.
Which is to say that I rolled a 92.
Oh dear. Let's see. Looking at 92 on. Okay, because he can do 30 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Let's checking Namor's. See his.
And it would be fire damage.
He's basically if he's basically getting dehydrated. And
are you drawing out his back?
What?
Drawing out his back like they did in the Wakanda Forever?
No, he is not doing that. He just doubled over because of. So he just
Spider-Man blinded him with webbing, and then Megan kicked him in the unmentionable region.
In the junk. He
And now he's getting a fire elemental to the face.
Yes, basically he just took 30 points of health damage. And so Torchy Boy, what are you gonna do?
I guess I can put him in a burning ring of fire.
Go ahead and try for that. I think it's one of your power stunts.
Pretty sure.
He's going down to the burning ring of fire.
95.
Oh, okay. So that's yeah. The cages berries and other restraints of amazing flame. Okay, that's basically. So that's monstrous. You rolled on your monstrous skill. What was your roll?
It was 95.
Oh, he's basically the Submarinera is basically he's starting to get quite roasted. He's very, very, very.
This is a very bad day for the Submariner of the Black Lagoon.
Yes, it's a very bad day. And in the meantime, Hulk is going to see about who could he go after?
Sister ought to douse him with butter.
That'd be pretty hilarious.
Little demon with sharp munching.
Oh no! If you're gonna try roast this, you're gonna eat roast Submariner.
The lemon juice.
This is clearly another dimension entirely. So yes, why not?
Well,
I guess there's no code then.
You gotta douse them in lemon and butter. So she
okay, right? Is it okay? Wait, you said something about not being cold.
No, I said if he's allowed to kill them, this is why I believe that heroes should be able to die in these RPGs if they're able to kill the villains.
Yeah,
it's like to say.
Well, I'm not letting them kill him.
The Marvel code is.
He doesn't have to be killed to have to have a dragon-sized nom eaten out of him.
No.
If you put butter on him, he'd be slippery. So he'd like run and then slip.
Yeah.
And look better than ever.
Okay. Well, because he's stumbling back towards the water, but he's prevented going to the water because of the ring of fire.
And it burns. Sorry.
Burns, yes.
That song is in my head now.
I'm just a little annoyed that if Amber wasn't charging anybody, how come he didn't say Imperious Rex?
Well, this guy doesn't know Imperious Rex.
This guy is the alternate universe version of Namor, who is combined with the creature from the Black Lagoon. Why are you expecting him to act like normal Namor?
Because he's still Namor there. If he looks, he still has the same traits.
Yes.
Anyway,
what he would say at this point, Imperious Vex, because he's very vexed.
There you go.
But at any rate,
suffering succotash.
Yes, the Hulk. He sees that one of his teammates is going fire. Oh boy! Oh boy!
Wait, shouldn't this Hulk also be a little bit wary of fire, considering half Frankenstein, and of course fire bad?
Yeah, well, this is why he does what he does. He says fire bad, but what he does,
He gets angry. This is mindless Hulk.
he's angry. He does something that was suggested he could do. He is going to do, and he did very well at it. You know the thunderclap?
Yep.
Thunderclap. Which brings up wind.
Yeah.
Gonna put out the fire.
All the fire, well, except the fire elemental is not out.
Yeah, because
but the ring of fire
alive.
The ring of fire is out. And
he has to roll on, so he's gonna get knocked back. So he has to roll on.
Everybody gets knocked. Roll to stand on your endurance.
Rolling to dodge or
it's endurance because it's basically it'd be under your slam.
We're on the ground at the time, so
yes. So Megan's on the ground, Sister's on the ground, Spidey's on the ground, Torch is flying, but he could get buffeted by the wind.
I don't think I'd be on the ground, obviously. Because I have early warning stuff, so it's kind of mean I should be able to at least agility. I could shoot a web line.
You could leap, yes.
I'm gonna marry.
I rolled an 84 for me. I also probably should roll for Little Demon.
Absolutely, you should roll for Little Demon. I'm not gonna take the elemental into account.
Huh?
I'm not taking the elemental into account.
Okay, yeah, because it's floating and also made of fire.
Okay, basically you stood your ground.
60 on Little Demon.
You guys basically stood your ground. Megan, on your endurance.
Do you want to use thesis?
Oops. I've got 64.
Okay, let me check Megan's.
What did you want? Those?
Oh, that's okay. The sister got 7, and the angels got 75.
Sister got a 7.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
nobody is interested in that kind of clap, Radar.
Okay, I don't even want to know.
Your joke is appreciated, but no one is interested in that kind of clap.
Okay, now.
You mean crap?
Yeah. Now the sister is knocked down on the ground.
Darion she'll get up again. You're never gonna keep her down.
She'll get back up again, yes. But Darion is still down because he was knocked down. He's still down for this round.
Spidey is just basically hanging by a web line.
Yep. Yeah, he's my nearby tree.
Up in the air?
Megan, what did you roll, Megan?
64. Oh, I think she's in the. Wouldn't she? Wait, is it in the air or?
Yeah, well, she's So basically,
the wind could still like knock her out of the air.
It could buffet her a bit, but she basically by your endurance, endurance. You're a bit buffeted in the air.
Okay.
So you're kind of like, do you see the like? Remember Wizard of Oz where they were in the middle of the tornado?
She's
That's
in
kind
the air and she has a pina colada in her hand. She's Jimmy Buffetted in the air.
Yeah, pretty
No.
much.
She's jostled a bit.
She's
She really
jostled a
wish
bit.
she had a cheeseburger.
Yes, but her hair looks perfect, so she's good.
Cool.
It looks
Well enough that it's
it looks marvelous.
I'm assuming the Star Trooper's out of the line of fire.
No, it's that whole area. So no, he's not out of line of fire.
I rolled
So
an 84.
84 on your endurance. Let's check your endurance. 1 second. Remarkable endurance. Okay, and you got an 84.
Yep.
Okay.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Rhaegar. I guess Clint and Ethereal didn't get that it was a sex joke. Now they're a flatulence joke.
Well,
I love you. Sorry.
Yes, Clint, I love you. Yes. Oh, cute. But at any rate, you actually did get staggered a bit by that. Did you know you rolled high? That because it would have been a slam. You got staggered a bit.
Yeah, I'm still in the air though.
You never said you were in the air.
I said I was walking in. You wouldn't be falling.
I presume that you were on the ground.
No.
But okay. Okay, you still
flying in.
Okay, but you still are buffeted a bit in the air. You're suffering what Megan is suffering.
Except maybe your hair isn't quite as fabulous.
Well, he doesn't have hair to show, so
we could put a wig on him, and then he'd have fabulous hair.
He'd be Fabio Trooper.
There you go.
All right, so and Torchy
that reminds me of the time that the Punisher got race swapped and became left.
He got the afro, yeah.
But no one can tell what their hair looks like perfect because it's all black and white.
Yes. But at any rate, Spidey's out of he managed to get out of range. Megan is buffeted. Sister is
Spidey made a hammock, and he's just chilling there with a Mai Tai.
Yeah. Let's see. Torch, you roll on your endurance.
That's a 59. And his endurance is incredible.
59. Okay, that hits you in the green.
Okay.
You got knocked back an area.
Okay.
You got knocked back to one area, but your flames didn't quite go out, so you're good.
Just head over heels.
Yeah, kind of did the dramatic backflip, and you're going to be getting doing the hero get back up again.
Ass over tin cups, as the old saying goes.
Oh, you head over heels for the Submarino?
Yeah. But
I find it funny that I am the only one who hasn't hit on Namor yet, as far as we know.
Yes. At any rate, I'm going to say, but basically, you all have taken some punches and whatnot this time, so we are going to move over to the next scene. You have
rolling for another initiative.
Well, wait. Let me go ahead and show it off. The alligators, by the way, kind of got a little disappointed they didn't have anything to nom on, so they slipped away. But now you have the star effect show up again. And this time, Spidey's player was indeed correct. You will be. This is the time for you're actually in. And I believe if you are a horror fan, you recognize this. You recognize this location.
Yes, I do.
It's Dalton's home.
Pretty much.
I would gladly do all sorts of unspeakable things just if that were the case.
All right.
I wish in my wildest fantasies, but alas, not.
It's
It's
Walt Disney World.
Right. At any rate, we are going to set up the second deal, and
Master, the heroes have arrived.
yes, Master, the heroes have arrived.
Or sorry, Governor.
Yes, Governor, the heroes have arrived. Here we go. Here's the second thing.
These horrible, monstrous forms defeated, the visitors try to get their bearings. They go ahead, take a few steps forward, but the world around them seems to shift and shudder. The forest around them seems to become much denser, the swamp nowhere to be seen, and the castle in the distance seems to shift. Suddenly, a howl is heard in the distance. As they stop and notice beside them a tomb. The door opens slowly. This stone tomb, with fog pouring from its front, and suddenly a hand stretches impossibly long, wrapping all along it. This figure steps out, and he looks somewhat familiar. He looks like he's the smartest mummy alive. A growl fills the air around them. The howl they heard before was just a precursor to the sudden appearance of a new beast. It seems to be dressed in funny blue and red garb, with a shield at its side and a helmet on its head, but clearly a wolfman. And there's one last trouble. The castle in the distance all at once seems to get closer, and a laugh can be heard coming from one of the balconies, floating down. Seems to be a mystic master of the dark arts, which would be fine. Perhaps he was there to help, until he bears a frightening grin, revealing that his mouth is just full of fangs.
Oh dear.
Yes. So basically, yes, we got the Howling Commandos from they're the Marvel's Creature Commandos.
Yeah. Cap
Creature Commandos
Wolf.
at DC.
Yes.
Reed Richards, the Living Mummy, apparently, and Vampire Supreme Strange.
Possibly. But basically, this is who you're going to be facing. You're facing, and again, you're all still in black and white, and so are they.
Ooh.
You got Cap Wolf.
Yeah.
You got this
He's
guy.
a 4E.
You good.
Yeah.
Make it.
You got this guy, also known as Gorilla Man. And of course you have the smartest mummy alive.
Yawn.
Yes. And
It's Matt Smith.
yeah. And you also have, in the distance, you will have this guy.
In the not distant future.
But right now you're just going to be facing the wolf gorilla, and the mummy. So yes, roll for
mummy.
Yes, so you're my mummy. Yes. So you get to roll for initiative.
Rolling.
Keep rolling. What?
Move in, move out. Yeah, it's super
28.
Go
You got 28.
Mm-hmm.
Full disclosure, 93. So you got you guys are having the monsters come at you. But in the meantime, before the monsters get to you, you also have various villagers with pitchforks, torches coming at you. They're being sent towards you.
Well, that's just kind
So
of...
we have to fight an angry mob.
You guys get to fight the angry mob.
All right, I would have done totally differently. You ruined the surprise, Marania.
What?
We talked about this earlier. That would have been... So I guess you're going a different route.
Okay. Which
the villagers were just a normal group of villagers, kind of walking there. They kind of hide. They're afraid, because all the monsters.
Yes.
This town and Dracula, they're all afraid of these guys. The monsters, and basically the villagers are walking down, and then they seem innocent, harmful. As we walk through, and Spidey's just kind of walking. It's like, oh, this is so bad, just get some garlic, we'll be fine, And then the villagers, they start getting an eerie glowing red eye. Or in this case, their eyes start glowing. It's black and white.
You can't see it's red.
There's a fog misting around here, too, as well. And it just turns out that the villagers are basically just monsters. And we're fresh on the menu.
Yes, they're being controlled to do what they need to do.
Anyway.
And they're coming at y'all.
Angry mob of generic peasants that I assume we're going to try not to hurt too badly because they're peasants and an angry mob and everything.
If Blade was here, it'd be like, time to stake some bitches.
So
anyway,
basically they're coming at y'all with pitchforks and whatnot.
Do monsters use pitchforks?
Well, these are.
So you're going to
every horror movie from this period has a angry mob of villagers. Everyone knows this.
If they are good villagers, now if they are actual spawns of Satan,
Which doesn't matter. They're trying to burn us with torches and impale us with pitchforks. We still have to defend ourselves against them.
If they're vampires, werewolves, or just demons in style general, they're not going to use man's tools. They're going to use their fangs.
An angry mob of villagers is part of this setting. So. And I assume whatever rogue watcher is behind this particular rigmarole is well familiar with this genre of entertainment. So we have an angry mob of villagers that we're probably going to have to try not to hurt too badly because they are random villagers, even if they are trying to burn us with torches or destroy us with pitchforks.
I happen to have a sneeze gun.
You have the sneeze guns. Well, because you have that for, I think one or so more rounds. Yes.
Okay. Well, since I can't summon anything else right at the moment. Does anyone have healing?
No, but I don't think anyone really needs healing because the one who needed healing was actually, I think, Namor when you left him behind.
Yeah, okay. He had a bad day.
He had a bad day, very bad.
But he was also trying to kill us, so I am allowing that he is having a bad day, and that's fine.
So they had appeared to be as Spidey was saying, they appeared to be normal villagers, but they are not.
Villagers, do you know the way to a nice, comfortable inn that has a nice crosses that we can use?
Why do you need crosses?
Because Vampire Supreme.
Yes.
Evil Castle. You know, I don't know what's in there, but I'm assuming that Spidey's seen all the classic horror movies.
Well, we do know what's in here. We know it is.
We're just walking. We only saw a video. We're walking as characters. So.
Yeah, but we can still see what's in the castle.
No, you can't see inside the castle.
Can't.
We can't.
No, you can't see. You can't see inside the castle unless you have X-ray vision.
I thought the whole point of these informational videos was
it was setting up the scene, but you do not get to see in. That's outside the castle.
And that'd be like a viewer point of view, is not a player's point of view.
Yeah, right. It's just, this is just to set up the scene.
It's
like,
basically it's kind of Boris Karloff or whatever, or Vincent Price when they do it, is giving
he's narrator. He's narrator.
The narrator, Twilight Zone, and now
Vincent
we're the players.
Price, by the way, but never mind.
Yes. But at any rate, no, you cannot see inside the castle unless you have X-ray vision. I know none of you have it, so that was basically setting up the scene. And basically, at this point, Darren has woken up because he's probably a little bit like, where am I now, kind of thing. Last time he remembered, he was in a swamp. Now he's in basically discount Transylvania.
I'm gonna have Spidey get pulled aside by somebody with the group.
He's going to talk to the.
He gets pulled in the fog, and he gets and meanwhile, well, they're going against the villagers.
Yeah, they're going to at least they're going to talk to, possibly fight the villagers if they're coming at them with pitchforks. So
make a suggestion.
Torch.
And encapsulate them with a ring of flames.
Can I before we start burning the villagers? Can we?
I didn't say burn them.
I was just gonna do a cause fear on them and see how that went.
Ah, okay.
But I still have initiative, so they are coming at you.
Yes.
Yes, and they're swinging they're randomly swinging their pitchforks and whatnot, and that's checking their.
No. Oh no! Are they coming from the castle towards us, or are they coming from the village?
They're coming from behind us towards the castle. We are in front of the castle.
We're on like the village, like they're in the middle of the village. We're on the road. We're walking towards the castle. And
right, correct.
It's nighttime.
And from behind us comes the angry mob.
No, they're around you. They're around
you. They went out of their houses.
Yeah.
Now, are they angry at the monsters? Are they do they want to go fight the monsters on the castle, or
I wouldn't recommend trying to reason with an angry mob from a 1930s horror movie. It does not usually end well.
They are hungry for human flesh.
They probably think we're the monsters.
It doesn't. Again, once more with feeling, it doesn't particularly matter. They're an angry mob and they have pitchforks and torches. They're going to beat up anything that gets in their way.
They're coming at you all. In the meantime, looking at who I have to send at you all, which is basically the Mummy and Gorilla Man and the Wolf Man. It's not necessarily Cap Wolf. It is a Wolf Man.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, they're coming at you. And oh my God.
You also might want to change the picture if we're fighting Cap Wolf.
Okay, we're not necessarily fighting Cap Wolf. Okay, I'm just gonna put you back to the castle.
That's
okay.
Put you back to the castle. But oh dear God. Ow. How do I put this? The villagers have basically in mass are leading you towards the castle. They do not accept resistance. Resistance is futile. You all are
because
going.
angry mob.
Well, angry mob and I also rolled a nat 100.
This is a very pissed off mob.
I'm sorry, what? What did you say?
No, I want to go to fight the werewolf anyway, so.
True. Yeah.
If
we didn't want to hurt the villagers and we're headed towards the castle,
you guys be hurted that way. Yes. You basically have been effectively taken hostage.
I mean, you can hurt the villagers. They're not villagers anymore. They are basically like creatures of the night.
If you want to hurt them, I wasn't just killing them because they would not be. You would not. Your reputation could suffer. But that's.
I wouldn't say
it doesn't particularly matter. There are however many of them there are versus how many of us. So.
And it's not murder. It's called they poof into smoke, Rania.
Yes.
Okay, but nevertheless, there are scores of them at least, and only 6 of us. Or 7 of us.
Yeah, they're hurting you guys that way. And so I'm going to shall we let the wolf loose?
Well, the wolf unless it's going to go after Spidey and his other friend.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just going to have the wolf basically just be with them, escorting them to the castle.
Yeah, he's
at the castle, like you said.
He's outside the castle. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said.
And you've also got
the Howling Commandos, pretty much.
Yeah, basically, and you're meeting up with Gorilla Man, and you've got the mummy, the Catasta mummy, and they're basically at the castle, and they're ready to attack you all.
The villagers or the monsters?
Well, the villagers.
Both.
The villagers are you're being herded. There's no way to escape them getting. Basically, it's like you're in a mob situation where they're pushing you that way, and there's no way you can resist it.
We're caught between an angry mob and a monstrous place.
Right.
Those are effectively our options.
You've basically been surrounded. You're being captured, being taken towards Dracula or whoever's castle it is.
Yes.
Okay. Now, does Megan sense that they are evil or that they're scared? What did she feel?
You would have to roll in that.
Oh, okay. Is that something I can do this turn since it's not in direct conflict with the villagers?
Yeah, because basically you guys really can't do much of anything because you guys are on the way to the monsters.
Okay, so. Yeah, since it's a passive ability, do you think she can do that while she's walking?
While she's being herded, she could do it. Yes.
Okay.
Roll on your psyche.
All right, I got why 94.
Okay. Oh boy. If Spidey were here, his Spidey sense would be off the charts.
It is. I just got abducted.
You just got abducted. You got abducted by someone.
Angry mobs are not known for being subtle or for being very reasonable, so I imagine everyone is quite well aware that they are being quite threatened right now.
Yes. Basically, when you said you saw Doctor Strange as a vampire?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the villagers are very evil. And who's got something where I'm echoing?
I don't know.
I heard a little echo.
I don't hear it now.
Yeah, it went away. But yeah,
okay. They're thralls then.
Oh, they're definitely evil.
Okay, so
I'm not gonna say what kind of evil because I don't want to give you too many hints on how to defeat them just yet.
Okay, but they're thralls though of the vampires you bring.
Possibly.
Yeah, but they're not like scared villagers that are trying to think you're from the evil castle. We want to fight you and free our children that were captured by the monster.
Okay,
they are blood-sucking Democrats. Okay.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that wherever this dimension is, they operate under the feudalist model still. There's no democracy here for them to be Democrats of.
If they're blood packet, wouldn't they be Republicans?
No, they would be feudalist. They would be pre-Enlightenment.
All right. Let's not get into the. But let's not get into those weeds. So basically, they're coming at. They've got you surrounded. They're taking you to their ostensive leaders, which are basically those monsters. And
I call Wolfman.
Yeah, you got Wolfman. You got Gorilla Man, and who else did I say you and who else did I say you had? And the Mummy. So you've got that facing them.
Mm-hmm.
And they get there. So basically, this will actually be next initiative, because you really couldn't do anything because you were too overwhelmed. Like I said, I rolled a nat 100. There was no way.
Okay, so you want I should roll then?
Yes, you guys roll initiative.
Okay. We have a 33. Bugger.
I got a 52. So basically, I
was going on a pretty good dice streak there for a minute. I think the dice gods are balancing it out now.
Yeah, they're finally out.
As they approach the castle, they hear, "It's a monster mash. The midnight smash."
Yes.
They got on in the flash.
Yeah. wrong company. But okay, I'm gonna see. Okay.
Whatever did happen to the Transylvania toy?
I don't know.
Jeff Goldblum killed it.
It was a song. It was a song in the 1930s, and then Monster Mash came out in the 50s and caught on quicker. So that's the one people remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of a cool meta reference when you consider that the Transylvania Twist was actually a song prior to the Monster Mash coming out.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So you want to continue with that, or you want me to do with the whole Spidey situation?
Okay, because you notice that Spidey's no longer with you.
Apparently, they haven't noticed yet because no one said any word.
Yeah, they didn't even say anything that Spidey was.
What part of we were distracted by an angry peasant mob wasn't clear.
I know, but you do a head count. You're like, somebody be like, we're missing a person here.
Taking a look around and going, "Where's friend Spider-Man?"
And friend Spider-Man.
And friend. Yep. Where's and friend Spider-Man?
Oh.
All right. This would be a segue. Basically, if you want to reveal who I'm talking to, Maranya.
Dun dun dun.
Okay. And who Spidey is currently with? Dun dun dun.
With Doctor Strange.
Vampire Supreme Strange.
Well, there's something to that. This actually is not a vampire Doctor Strange. This is actual Doctor Strange was using a glamour spell to blend in, make himself look like a vampire.
Huh.
This might be actual Doctor Strange.
This is the Doctor Strange of this world.
Yeah, which either is very, very good or very, very bad for us, depending.
Well, the conversation that Spidey pretty much has is Spidey's holding his fingers in the cross. Pretty much. He learns that he basically summoned everyone here, including the heroes, basically to help him try and save his world.
Oh.
The heroes of his world have succumbed to evil.
Oh dear. And I'm assuming I feel that that's true coming from him.
We're in the ye old sanctum right now.
I see. Well, that's
where he pulled me to, and he pretty much wants Spider-Man's radioactive blood to help him make a cure.
Oh, that's interesting.
No, is this happening where we are, or
No. When you guys get attacked by the ye old villagers, by the ye old shop,
Okay, so
I was yoinked.
the angry mob.
Actually,
he was yoinked out.
Actually, due to the fact
I was literally
limitation of the predicate press, it's actually supposed to be D, not Ye.
Okay, but I'm saying Ye, so suck it. I don't care. Basically, Spider-Man was basically pulled into like a levitation spell, and kind of like then he is just basically popped up in the teleportation with him and Strange, in the Ye Old Sanctum, and basically told the story, everything that's going on, and and Spidey not first trusting what's going on, and also he's like, "What's up with the whole black and white thing?" He's like, and Strange looks at him, "What?"
Yeah, if he's from a black and white universe, I don't think they would have a concept of other colors.
They wouldn't.
Yes. So,
Quickly, someone play some Wizard of Oz music.
Where?
No.
So anyway, so basically that with those two are making a cure with the basically the well, not a cure. I don't know, because can you cure vampirism really at all?
It's like an antivenom, right?
I know the Hulk. I remember Dracula bit into the Hulk, and he basically didn't he like die from the radiation, I think.
Yeah. So.
But they're gonna use that basically because there really is no cure, but there are still some humans left in the Sanctum.
Yeah, well, yeah. If radiation is poisonous to Marvel vampires, which I believe I vaguely do remember, then yeah, I could see Strange harvesting Spidey's blood to hopefully poison the.
We also get to meet Lauren Bacall, Clea Strange. His wife.
Wait, why? Not that I mind you, but why is Clea played by Lauren Bacall?
Well, I mean, she's from the 40s, It's either that or use Grace Kelly.
Either one would be hot shot for.
I know, right?
I mean, who played Lenore in Vincent Price's The Raven? She would be a good get for this because of the meta reference of of course,
I'm just
Doctor Strange based on.
Rager brought it up. No.
Yeah,
anyway, so they're gonna make use
a cure. Make a cure.
You can say cure if you want to. Yes, basically, because you've noticed since you arrived here, it's been dark for a while. He wants to basically needs our help. He wants to basically restore the let's clear the sky so they can have the sun shine again. Because right now the vampire. Yeah, so basically the clouds have been and everyone's been turned into monsters, and you'll find out who the man in the castle is or the monster is soon. Yes. So that's what's going on with them right now. And back to our helpless heroes.
Yes,
they're about to meet their special
plasma up.
You guys are basically invited to dinner.
Yes. To be possibly be the main course.
I feel bad for the blondes because this guy also has a thing for blondes too. Yeah, and brunettes.
When don't they?
And
honestly.
Redheads.
So they're going into the castle, but they're going to meet with the monsters, I presume. Correct?
Yep.
So
basically, Frank and Hulk.
No. All we have now are just the.
We got dimension shifted again. We're not in the creature of the black.
I didn't realize you're doing dimension shifts. That's
okay. We did do a little of a dimension shift.
I blame Pixel for making the story.
Yes. Basically,
I caught it. I think that might be just a you problem. Sorry.
No.
Because we had changed. Because see, Pixel and I had a mistake where we were planning this out the other night, and then he went. This is when Pixel was after the stream last night. He was not clearly himself. He was super tired.
Yes.
He was 10% Pixel.
Yes.
Well, the man works his ass off, and then also does this in his off time. So there's that.
At any rate, they basically the Universals you have Universal / Creature Commanders you have now. You have the Mummy. You have the Wolfman. You have Gorilla Man. Those are the big bads you have, and Doctor Strange is basically your help.
And my fire elemental is still out, right? He didn't get left behind in the other
No,
dimension.
he did not get left behind. No one got left behind.
Okay, good. I just didn't want to have to go through the process of summoning him again if we need him.
But the sister does have one shot if she wants to use her. If she wants to find out what that gun actually does, she could actually. If you want to have her go ahead and fire it at either one of the villagers or possibly one of the monsters, you could do that. And see what you can go ahead and fire it, which would basically be a shooting attack.
Okay. Although, in fairness, in this particular context, holy water would be extremely useful.
But she doesn't have that. She has the pepper gun.
just pointing it out that in a context like this, being the party's cleric is actually quite useful.
Right. So
we're not dead.
Basically, it's okay. I would consider the shooting. She'd be shooting it, which is on her agility, right? Which is excellent.
Here we go. Huh? Okay, I guess should I have? Do you think I should have?
It's gonna go poof after this. That's why I have to use it.
Yeah. So what we need, okay, is everybody armed with super soakers loaded with garlic laced holy water.
No,
yeah. If Ryan would be down with that, I'd be happy to do that. But for now, what I have is I have this gun and.
We have a bubble gun. Like, can you shoot it and the wind would blow it over kind of like all of the villagers? Or you could shoot it at the werewolf?
Well, it depends on what kind of roll she gets.
Okay. All right, here we go. I got an 86.
86, okay. On that. Okay. Whoever you were aiming to hit with the pepper gun, you hit them good. And they're basically you find out what happens. This big bubble comes out, hits whoever in the face, and goes poof at it. And it's like basically they got hit with a half with the roll you did. You hit them with like about a half a pound of black pepper, so they're sneezing their tushy off. And basically after that, the gun goes poof because it was
that was awesome.
That was awesome though.
That was awesome.
Yes.
Okay. So let's see who should I aim? If it's one person.
If it's one person, then you should probably shoot them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because one villager.
Not to mention that big nose, werewolf nose. Yes. Oh, that would be heinous.
Oh, that's true. Werewolves got big noses. Yeah.
Okay, so basically you got the werewolf. Werewolf. You've got the gorilla man. You got your mummy. And
they're all three down there now.
You got those three. You ran into those three at the castle. You're basically at the castle.
Oh, we're at the castle now. Okay.
That was awesome. Okay, so
that's pretty funny.
My nose. Why is the nose?
Check your Discord, Marania.
Sorry, I'm checking it. Yes. Okay. Oh yes. Basically, this werewolf he's a little different.
He was the wolf man, but slightly different now.
Yes, basically he met up with someone of a scientist. And he's basically they've rebuilt him better than he was.
They've increased his power.
Yes. his power set. It was basically expanded.
Cap Wolf.
Well, it's not Cap Wolf,
It's
but
not cat wolf. This is a regular werewolf.
it's regular.
Like the Wolfman, but you gave him a power boost.
Yeah.
By experimentation with different species.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you're in whose castle?
Yes. Whose castle are you in? But
Swerve's castle. I'm just kidding. Oh.
This guy's castle.
Golden Dracula. Oh, blah blah blah.
Blah 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 blah.
I don't see blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Blah.
So it's basically you're
Welcome to hour 3.
Yes. Well, we're definitely almost working on our. How are we hit hour 3 yet? Yes, we have. That's right. That's right. We're working on hour 3. That is correct. Let me check.
So the Wolfman has been loyal servant. To the Dracula for a while.
Yes.
Mainly because Dracula has subjugated him.
Yes.
Yes. And now he is, let's just say, twice as powerful and shares abilities of both. Should I say, Marania?
Let's just say
he's a hybrid of werewolf, and vampire.
He's a wolf pyre.
He's a wolf pyre.
To the dark arts of necromancy.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, so he's not nice.
Figure like Scott Speedman's character in the Wonderworld, but much more powerful.
Yes.
And not blue.
Okay, I want to activate my plasma
And less
sheet.
stupid.
Yes.
Because the Underworld movies were bad.
Okay. Let's see. What were you saying, Dragon?
I want to activate my plasma sheet.
Okay, go ahead. And that's your action for this round. So go ahead and roll for that.
If we get a stick, he'll roll for it.
88.
88. Let's check your thing. Yeah, you activated it. So basically, you've got some.
Also, teleportation doesn't really work to go into the underworld from here because you're in this dimension.
Yes.
So can't use that power. If you're thinking about it.
Well, wait. Why wouldn't? Never mind.
Because shenanigans.
This is a comic book.
But just like there's no light fixtures for you to break.
You're never gonna let that go, are you?
Nope.
Light fixtures.
When my powers are related to causality, and in the original version they were specifically related to the causality of machines, and you're in a room full of almost no machines, almost everywhere has light fixtures. That's why I did that.
Mm-hmm.
And almost everyone gets disoriented when they get whacked upside the head with random things falling from the ceiling. That's why it makes it a bit effective tactic.
You'd be the worst person to hang out with. You just cause chaos every time.
Right. So Vampire is going to be leaping at. He's going to be leaping at what appear to be the most vulnerable of the group, which would be.
Wait, who's leaping? Is it a regular vampire?
The were-vampire.
Oh, the were-vampire.
The were-vampire.
Isn't he sneezing uncontrollably right now?
No. That was while you were on the way, and you hit a random. What you call it?
I gotta say though, I am ashamed of all of you. You guys did not make the joke. Look, it's a werewolf. Werewolf? Where?
Werewolf.
Oh,
werewolf. No. Basically, when the gun went off, it was on your way to the castle, and it hit a random villager who was vampire villager.
What? You said I hit a werewolf.
No, you
I thought
no, I did not say that. I said you hit a villager.
Yeah, this was when we were being herded by the angry mob. So you made a whole bunch of people in the mob sneeze.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I had said.
And yes, that is what she said. I can vouch for that. being what she said. Anyway,
Anyway,
we are currently being, one of us is being assaulted by.
No, two, because the women. He's like, where are the women at? Kind of thing.
Actually, I think that drag could be like, ooh, brides.
Yeah, he's going brides. He says, bring them to me.
Everybody got vampire AIDS and shit.
Yes. So basically,
if everybody has it, is it really a disease?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. But basically,
we got quilting to do.
Let's see what he's doing.
One of us.
One of us.
Everyone's got AIDS. AIDS.
My brother, my sister, the dog too.
At any rate, he's gonna be coming, leaping towards the women to bring them to his quote governor. So let's roll on his. He's doing a snatch and grab, and that would be under his strength.
Can my angels interfere?
They could try to run interference, but you might grab them up too. Unless are they male or female?
Male.
You wouldn't touch them.
You can't see them. They're invisible.
They're invisible. They're there, but they're not corporeal. So
it's slightly different. I don't know. Yeah.
So
I would imagine that angels would be quite useful against vampires because the whole holy sanctification being anathema to them thing.
Let me figure this out here. See what he does. Okay, he went for a grab. Let's see, on his strength, which is remarkable. Okay. What? Okay. He's gonna be like going at a bargain basement. He's gonna try to pick. He's got a singles bar. He's gonna try basically gonna pick up unless they really resist the both Megan and the sister. If the master commands, he wants his brides. He's going to bring it to the master.
Right. Because there are the white woman at.
Look at Discord, Marania.
I'm sorry, what?
Look at Discord.
Okay, let me check.
So what are we doing right now?
Okay, basically, you guys might want to dodge because you guys got grabbed.
So this guy's running over to try and grab us.
Basically, Werewolf is grabbing you.
Okay, 81.
Okay, 81 for who?
Okay. Could the angels do something like anyone like for myself? So,
well, I mean, maybe they could try.
They were not.
Okay,
they're there, but they're not corporeal. So as far as he knows, he basically got a hold of.
Well, I thought we were dodging.
Well, I'm sick. You can dodge.
Avoid the grab.
Okay,
basically.
What? Okay, you got an 80 what sister?
81.
81 on your agility. Okay. 81. Okay.
And I think you've also got something that gives you a bonus to dodge.
Let me check.
Acrobatics.
Wait, okay. 81, yes. Goes to 30. Okay. 81. Okay. So it keeps you in the same range. Okay. And that gives you 4, 4, 4. He's still got a hold of the sister. Even with the dodge, even with her dodge, it went from a grab to a take. So he's got a hold of her. Now, Megan, also roll your dodge.
Okay. And I got 87. Oh, no, come back.
87 on remarkable.
Now I'm flying, so
1, 2.
Yes.
You're grabbed.
Yes. Just want to point out the werewolf you're fighting against is Jack Russell.
Yeah.
so
Another big hint. What's to come?
Yes.
okay.
So yeah, you both of you guys.
Actually,
He's basically gets you under the arms. He's taking you over to.
Okay, and my angels can't attack this monster?
Sure, why not?
Well, they
They're not going to just stand there and let her be.
You weren't corporeal, but yeah, you could try to have them attack while he's got a hold of Megan and you.
Yeah, his hands are busy right now. Okay.
Okay, and let me see what you've got in terms of attacks.
Holy swords
And just their raw ability.
and fighting.
Yeah, so like a grab.
Well, they're not. Would we consider them demonic? Would we consider Wolfman demonic?
Yeah, I mean they're evil, aren't they?
No.
Well, if it's Jack Russell's cursed, so.
Yes, but more importantly, Echo.
Dragon. Okay.
Someone is echoing really, really badly.
It's Dragon. He just came back in, and his phone or whatever is not cooperating.
So I'll just say, Jack Russell had his father, Gregory, came across something that Dracula had.
Yes.
Dracula might be using to block out the sun.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That makes some kind of sense, actually.
Yes. So
it was
this could be very, very bad.
So, whenever you want Spidey to come back, Miranda, just let me know.
That's up to you. But right now, he's what did the angels do? What did they were slashing? I would not consider it a demonic attack. It says Jack Russell is not a demon, unlike what you fought like last time we fought. Those were true demons.
Yeah.
He's just
normal. But Jack is just cursed, so probably not.
So the bonus to hit a demonic does not come into play.
So 57.
Okay, 57 on, and you're using
fighting ability.
Let me check your fighting thing. You do have something with acrobatics.
Well, that's the sister. The angels. They have.
I'm looking at theirs. Yes, wait a minute. Let me see. They have the thrown objects. They can throw them. That's a different thing. That's completely different, as opposed to just using them. Because the sword bladed attack would be on their fighting, which is incredible. And you got a what?
Well, they're probably trying. Well, amazing,
but it's a 57.
I mean, they'd probably be trying to not attack them with a sword so much as just try to break them off. I mean, if they've got her by one hand, then they're probably more likely to just grab the wrist, turn it over backwards, and snap her out of the grip.
Because basically, he's basically got his hands are occupied because he's got one lady under each arm.
No, he had a better grab on Megan than
her. He had a better grab on I think it was Megan.
Yeah, so sister did pretty well. I think
sister has a take. Yeah, he's got her by the arm. He's got sister by the arm. He's got Megan under an arm. He's basically carrying her like a barrel. And so you said that
their priority is going to be breaking the grip off of the sister. So
yeah, so basically they would basically try to bonk him on the head because they basically effectively got a stun attack, bonked him on the head, and that gives him that hits him with, let's see, and they're not Oh yeah, they are holy swords.
Yes.
Are they blessed?
I
I would think so.
Because you've also got the vampiric thing going on.
I would also, I would think so, considering they're freaking carried by
Angels.
literal angels.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Yeah.
Let me figure this out here. See how much I'm going to say, because it would give him the 40 damage because of the fact that he's got the vampiric part in him. And let me check his stats. 1 second. Checking Jackie's stats here. 1 moment. Okay. That would his health. Oh boy, that would knock him down by 1/3 on his health. Let me just check this. Actually, let me check something else. Let's check his resistance to the holy stuff. It's not. They're not silver.
No. But he is cursed, and apparently he's been vampirized to some degree. So
yeah. So basically, he took 1/3 of his health away.
But their goal was to break the grip.
Yeah. Basically, he probably would let go of her with that.
Okay.
Because he wasn't expecting that to happen.
Okay. He didn't expect something to come out of nowhere and hit him on the head.
And whap him. So yeah. So, but he's still going to try to bring Megan to his Lord and Governor.
Okay. Can I? Maybe next time.
He wants to be your daddy.
Can I do something?
Well, you did try to dodge, but let's see if you can. You want to try? What are you going to try to do to Jack Russell to try to? You gonna try to persuade him?
Oh, is he intelligent? Like, can she sense anything off of him?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Isn't he already hurting quite a bit, considering the 1/3 of his health just up and
Yes, he is hurting.
blanked?
I don't know.
He is.
Because that would almost be enough to knock him unconscious, I should think.
No. Is it because his endurance? I could make an endurance check if you really think I should. I don't think I should. He's still got 2/3 of his health.
Well, okay.
Because he's a werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
Werewolf and all that even.
Mm-hmm. I just thought because 1/3 of the health is quite a significant chunk to lose all at once.
It is a chunk, but he's still in rage mode.
Okay.
If you made yourself like 20 huge, would that make him hard to carry?
If I grew another 4 feet tall.
Okay, he's got some decent strength, so he could still probably
Now,
carry it.
What if I shrank down really tiny and flew off? Like
I don't think you can shrink that tiny. Though.
No, she only. As far as I'm aware, she only has the 2 forms. She has the bulkier bestial form, and then she has the normal form.
Okay, this is basically what she has. She's limited to the humanoid forms, but other than that, she has really no restrictions. But
usually, she copies some kind of animal or ability, or something kind
of. Well, she's limited to humanoids. So.
Well, yeah, but like a wolf or fish, or get some kind of cue from nature for some of her things. I know she can grow really big. She can grow really big.
Right. After this, we're going to try to get Torchy and Trooper to do something.
Oh, okay.
So as I said, so you got to figure out what she's going to do. So we got to let her get in on this.
Yeah, I also still haven't went yet.
Yeah, of course. Do you guys want to go first, and I'll just do something later, or not?
Okay. Because right now she's being sack of potatoes heading towards Jackie.
Correct.
Well, target wolf Wolfie with the sonic cannon?
Keep in mind that's going to affect everyone.
It only does stun damage.
Yeah, but you're going to stun your teammates too.
Well,
Yeah,
Did you
which
want
would
me-
include the people he's carrying.
Yes.
no, did you want me to try and break free? And then if I get free, you can try it?
Okay, let's see. That would be a escaping. Okay.
Right.
You can try to escape. Okay, roll.
Okay. What am I rolling on at this point?
You're rolling on your strength.
On my strength. Okay. Can I get into Big Megan then? And then escape?
You can either escape or take your form, but that would do either or.
Either way, it's one action, so you have to choose which one.
Oh, okay.
I would just try to. If I were you, I would just try to escape in human form.
Straight escape.
I wouldn't
Okay.
mess around with the alternate form yet.
I seem to like 87 today. I don't know what that is.
87. Okay, let's see. Okay.
Pretty reasonably, she would try to do something.
Let me see if he is still holding on to you. Because he's still got some strength going. Okay. I think he's still grabbing. Let's see.
Yes, if it was a pretty she might just.
He's still got a hold on you, but you're making a valiant effort to break free.
Of course.
Okay. Now, basically we got Torch to do something. We've got Darren to do something if he wants to do something. We've got the Horror, and we've got Trooper. Now, like I said, if Trooper wants to use his sonic cannon, he can do so, but keep in mind it will affect everyone in that area, and I mean everyone.
And him, because of the acoustics and castles.
Well, with the acoustics, it would be even worse.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think his armor has sonic protection. So,
yeah. So I wouldn't.
I'm gonna give the werewolf a nice big hug.
You're gonna give who a nice big hug?
Huh?
I'm gonna say okay. If you do the sonic cannon, okay, it's 3 areas range, and it will. And you do not. Okay. You personally do not have any protection against sonic.
And the sound waves are going to go bouncing around inside the castle, will be amplified by the architecture, and we'd all be screwed.
Yeah, that basically would not be a good thing.
Fine.
No, I'm just saying that you gotta think about.
It's like when you play an organ in a church. It's loud.
Yeah, implications, please.
Yeah.
Implications.
You have to think of consequences.
I'm going to fly up behind them and nuggy, nuggy, nuggy.
Okay, that would be.
I hope he's talking about the werewolf and not the Dracula.
Yeah, not Dracula.
Because that's gonna not go so very well if you try to do it to Drac. But if you're trying to do it to the werewolf, you might have a chance.
That would be a. I'm trying to think what that would be considered. I would think that's just a straight up fighting, but it's going to be. I'm going to consider it the noogie fight. And that's remarkable.
Also sneak attack too as well.
Yeah, it's a sneak attack, but it's remarkable. I'm going to say remarkable. Roll on your remarkable fighting skill to see if you can.
Roll an 88.
88.
Oh.
Okay. Noogie, let's see.
What are we in, like a 1939, right? We'll be in 18. This is 1891, right?
It's 1891. It's basically Basically, the villagers they're not quite really aware of what all this technology Free Trooper. But at any rate,
probably like it's 1899 then.
Yes, probably like it's 1899. Yes, correct. Okay, you basically. Okay, you get a noogie on him, Let's see what he does in retaliation. Oh, okay. You got the noogie. Let's see what he can do in.
How about the noogie, Clint?
You got the boogie.
All about the noogie.
All about the noogie on disco.
That's not what we're singing though, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just so I can get that cookie.
Okay.
Grass.
Oh.
Please.
Okay. Your armor is remarkable, if I remember correctly. Yes, remarkable for physical and energy attacks. Okay. He basically he doesn't really damage it in terms of breaking through it. However, your armor gets because he has a free hand because of Sister getting away. He claws at your armor, and you've got nice little scratches on your armor. Your armor is no longer factory finish.
But
I'm sorry, what?
I said I hope I gave him a good headache though.
Well, you gave him a nice little noogie. He's just like,
I mean, he's a giant werewolf. I feel like you just gave him a good job, boy.
Yeah,
just very aggressive head patting.
Yeah, aggressive head patting. So basically,
I do is punching him in the back of the head.
Okay, that's different. Sorry. Yeah,
you didn't say that. You said
noogie. Basically,
you said noogie, which is basically rubbing the head.
Head pats.
Hey, I don't know.
Head pat for the danger, doggo.
So basically, he got head patted. All right. So and he scratched your armor in retaliation. Now we have horror, we have Darren, and we have flame. And basically, the fire effect with the villagers that Torch tried to do earlier has basically dissipated. So they're now in the castle.
All right. So at this point, when it gets to my turn, whatever you want me to do, my turn.
Okay, I'm gonna let because since he hasn't been heard from in some time, I'm gonna let the Torchy and then Darien and then you.
All right.
Wait, I haven't gone yet.
You can back clean. You can back clean up.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, I'm gonna need you for my thing. So
yeah,
wizard.
Okay.
Think of who he's talking to.
I will wait.
So basically, Torch or Darien, whichever one you want to go first.
But you had a little demon eat some villagers.
Well, he probably did.
I'm not letting him just eat random human flesh. Villains, yes, he can nom the villains as much as he likes, but I'm not gonna let him eat random human flesh.
Let him off his leash. Let him have fun. He can go chase the little vampires around as they scream.
No, that's very. I'm trying to. He's the same species as Fin Fang Foom. I don't want to encourage his more dangerous tendencies. That would be bad.
So
he's like Toothless. He just wants to have fun.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Darien or Torch, pick one.
Darien, you can go ahead and go first.
I'll go with Wolf Boy.
Okay.
Everybody's hanging up with the Wolf Boy. You guys.
I know. Everybody loves a dog.
Yeah. No one is apparently dealing with Dracula, which is why I was like, I was going to try and do something to Drac, but
you also have Gorilla Guy, who's basically
have the Gorilla Guy start attacking them too. That we have because they're all going after one guy, and it's easy for Gorilla Guy to knock a few of them out.
Yeah, because Gorilla Guy is going
to attack Dracula.
In fact, because I did get initiative, Gorilla Guy. Oh boy!
Hulk smash.
Well, I'm gonna look and see what he can do. I gotta look at his stats here. See what he done did. Oh! 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 Oh!
I don't know this character. I mean, he's on the Holland Commandos for a reason, so I imagine he's just on a regular board.
The Gorilla Man did something that may not be a good thing. Okay. And I know that Darren does not have resistance to it.
He farted?
No. Darion?
Yeah.
Because of what he did, and you do not have resistance to it.
To what?
You basically turn around and swing at Torchy Boy.
Oh,
What? Mind control?
mind control.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What are
You're
not going to roll to resist it?
You don't have any resistance to it. Looking at your stats, that's one of the things you do not have resistance to, buddy boy.
So I don't. So there's no psyche roll?
So you should roll psyche and see if that.
You could
see if
try,
you can resist it
but
that way.
you could try. But it basically it says vulnerabilities. It says magic, mental powers, and emotional powers. So that's a vulnerability. Which
Yeah,
means,
but he would still be able to resist it with a normal like psyche roll. I would think, at least try to.
he could try.
He could try. Basically, he could try to fight his body, but his body's moving on its own right now.
Resistance just means that things couldn't affect him. Period. It doesn't mean that things that can affect him can't be resisted.
No, this is a vulnerability. It's basically he's vulnerable to magic. He's vulnerable to mental powers. He's vulnerable.
Right, but that just means that they can affect him. It doesn't mean that he doesn't get to fight back against them.
It's like Superman.
Well, it's basically like Jack Russell with its vulnerability to silver. It's going to affect him if it's used against him.
Right, but he would still have like a will save to resist it.
No.
Silver hurts vampire or werewolves.
In fiction, sure, but
No, but what I mean is that just because, like, let's say Superman with kryptonite, yes, it zonks him out, but that doesn't mean he can't like move to get away from the thing or move to like
he can try to
push against it. He would. I would think he would still get a normal psyche roll to see if he's
okay.
Yeah, I'm not weak against it. I don't have my invulnerability doesn't cover it.
Yeah, right. That's what I was saying. Like a resistance factor, I would think would put up just straight up resistance to it, but not having a resistance doesn't mean that it's an immediate knockout.
Has he ever had anybody attack him before like this? So the mind
he's been attacked by magic and it got through.
Right, it got through, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't have an attempt to dodge it or resist it.
Listen to me. Has he ever anybody tried to mind control before him? So he might not have any resistance built up.
Right, but it's still a will save. He would still notice that someone's trying to take over his mind and try to psyche roll against it.
Sure, but he needs a really high roll.
Okay,
right, but still, he still gets an opportunity to roll it.
Okay, whoa, GM, the boss. Go ahead and roll on your psyche.
17.
Okay. You realize as you are hitting Torch that you shouldn't be doing this. But the momentum of your thing, you can't quite stop it in time. But you are able to not do it again. But you can't quite stop it in time. So Torch, you might want to dodge that 50 points of fists coming at you.
Yes, I mean,
Trooper, you signing off then?
I'm sorry. What?
Well, Trooper is saying it's late, so if he's signing off, like I guess.
Okay. Basically, at this point, you can basically have this Trooper did what he was going to do. We can basically, because he'll be in the wrap up, once everything gets defeated. So if Trooper, if you need to go ahead and we'll.
It's like I've got 20 after 1 in the morning.
Yeah. I understand. So
I'm cleaning my apartment. I got to do cleaning in the morning.
Okay, so yeah, you've basically done what you can do this round, and we'll just say that you aided in the finale.
Okay.
Okay, so you can just be here next week because next week is you guys' week.
Okay.
Take care.
Later, everybody.
Later.
Night.
Later. All right. So, Torch, did you
You're going to dodge.
He's throwing up his arms to block. I mean,
Okay, that's a block. So that's on your strength.
Yeah.
Wait. Does he see him first? Is he alert to it?
Well, he's been watching things, so he might. Yeah. So basically, that's on his strength and Torchy's strength. Let's checking his strength. Excellent. Okay, roll on excellent strength.
So that would be a 71, and his energy sheath does give him monstrous protection as well from physical and energy.
Okay, 71. You said okay.
So
and he was hitting, so puts it down to a green, which with his punch would still possibly hit.
Yeah.
But then he also let's see, that's monstrous flame, and Darren has, let's see, hit with his invulnerabilities. He can take he gets 25 points of damage because he has 50 points of resistance to it from true invulnerability. So you just
Don't forget the fact that my
Oh wait, that's correct. Okay, that's 5 points then.
Yeah.
Okay, you have a special vulnerability, energy control, and conversion powers that can affect it. But so basically you got slight sunburn. You got sunburned.
Which is ironic since I pretty much have the power of the sun surrounding me.
Yeah. So you're basically you're sunburned because of you only got 5 points of damage.
Which actually, that's a good question. Does Torch take any damage from Darion's energy sheath? Because he activated it like several turns ago, so it would still be active.
Let me check and see what that would do. Okay. Now Torchy's thing. Okay, he has an energy sheath himself.
Yeah.
Okay, basically it's monstrous protection from physical and energy attack. So basically, this is a good question. So basically, he was punching. Darren was punching 75 points at 50 points or so at Torch. So basically, he absorbed it with his energy sheath.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't hurt him. And between Darion's plasma and his invulnerability, he only took 5 points of damage from hitting the torch.
Okay.
I know it's kind of weird. Like trying to figure out who.
It's like we have two people who have energy sheaths active.
Right.
So it was
Right.
like,
Which is who's
How
gonna
about How about there's a flare
with fire on fire action?
How because the two energies interacting causes the flare up.
Okay.
And sure, just knock us both backwards rather than damage knock back.
It's like a mini little thing, and Vampire and Dracula's pissed because it's blinding sunlight.
Yeah, because basically with that plasma.
Oh, that's right. Darion's energy sheath is star energy, so it would count as sunlight.
Here comes the sun. Do 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 do.
Here comes the sun, and I say it.
Yeah, because he does because Torch doesn't have anything like the sun kind of thing, so he can't do it. But yeah, Dracula's going.
All right. So,
all right. Now.
Because of this would be the nice distraction for Doctor Strange and Spider-Man to show up, and they've got pew-pew guns.
Yes.
Harnessing some of the radiation inside basically Spider-Man's blood, they've made little basically ultraviolet bullets. Yes. So and Spidey's got his web. Remember Ricochet had the little guns?
Yeah, because basically Spidey has he's got the tech skill. He could.
I would have gone with poison blood darts, because when vampires take in poison blood, it fucks them up entirely. But.
Well, basically Spidey has the tech skill that he could kit bash something, even with what limited tech they had.
Using magic and science.
Magic and science.
Science fused together.
It's both.
And so it's the last ditch effort, and they're using power of science.
Power of science
and
power of magic.
Because, well, there's something that we mentioned before. Dalton already figured it out. If he hasn't,
the Darkhold.
Yes. The reason why there's no sunlight because Dracula has a hold of the Darkhold.
Mm-hmm.
Something that Jack Russell, but normally Jack Russell is the son of Grigori. He wouldn't be born until sometime later, but because we're playing multiverse shenanigans, Jack Russell is around during the late 1800s.
Yes.
And time shenanigans and all that crap. So anyway,
I am so going to try to yoink the Darkhold while it's here.
so we're going to use distraction. Now, Doctor Strange basically is got Spidey, and Spidey's basically swings in, the little flips, and he basically wants to yank the Darkhold from its little tomb over there. Of course, now is there any natural defenses? Would there be a portal or energy field up around it to keep people from trying to steal it, or is it just kind of laying there because he doesn't give a shit? He's Dracula.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I doubt he would. I doubt he would be that preoccupied with anyone trying to steal from him, because anyone who tried to steal from him would be dealing with him first.
Yeah.
I would imagine. But.
So with Spidey basically going up there to yank the Darkhold, Dracula's gonna be like, "Son of a bitch," and come after him. And basically, Spidey's able to at the last minute throw the Darkhold over to the Horror, but only for Spider-Man to be bit in the neck by Dracula.
Oh no!
But there is an upside because Dracula does not realize that he has radiated blood.
Which means Drac is about to have a very, very bad day.
Yes. And Spidey's like, I don't feel so good. And collapses, only for Doctor Strange to basically catch him with a magic spell, hold him up. And Doctor Strange is like, basically, give me the Darkhold. Because he doesn't know you, Dalton, or your character. And as far as we know, this is still a good Doctor Strange. But we do know that Darkhold can tempt people. So.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yep. At any rate, basically everything is effectively taken care of. I would think, correct?
Yes, with the sunlight is starting to come out now because the Darkhold of this
spell
is
basically
that's a thing. I guess Strange and I would have to work together to try and reverse it.
So you guys are going to work together. Strange outfits, he'd say, but somewhat.
Well, actually, my outfit probably wouldn't be all that out of place here because, top hat, bow tie, etc. wouldn't be all that out of place.
Yeah.
You guys would be the weird looking ones.
Yeah,
this is exactly my kind of atmosphere.
So Dalton, if you wanna roll on basically working out, I guess spell or something.
I guess reverse engineering it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
I'm going to address something before we go too much further. Still only 35 cents. You love the series. I appreciate that. Please go back and watch the first couple of seasons so we can get some more view time on them. And how do you get involved to play? After this season, we have 3 more episodes. We're going to take a little bit of a break. And if we do end up doing a 6th season, just come back. There will be a recruitment video to see if we're going to add anybody else. But I think we're going to we'll see how it goes.
Recruitment live stream, basically.
Okay, I rolled a
give them a break to
99.
watch it.
I
Increase the
expect
chances,
we're going to do reasonably well at undoing it.
Yes. So basically, Dracula is going off to hide in his. He's trying.
He's already weakened as it is, and he's turning into a mist, and it's just kind of like, curse you,
and you and your little dog too.
It's a dragon.
Yes.
We didn't bring the dog.
So, I mean, with that, the remaining humans that were in the Sanctum Sanctorum, Wong lets, basically that they celebrate, and you can have the heroes basically have a little meal together with them, and Spidey's happy to have some, some orange juice and some cookies because he gave some blood.
I'm going to be trying desperately to get Strange to let me keep the Darkhold.
Good luck.
I want to keep it. God damn it! I'm an anti-hero.
At any rate, we have the end
in a village across the town. It's Scarlet Witch.
Well, okay. Look at it this way. I'm from another universe. If I take your guys' version of the Darkhold to my universe, it's not going to be here wreaking havoc. Now, is it?
But it'll be wreaking havoc in your universe.
No. It's if we're going to MCU shenanigans, items like the Infinity Gems, even the comic books, they would not work.
But the Darkhold isn't like the Darkhold isn't like that. The Darkholds work across all universes because they're tied to Cthon.
That and the Vishanti. I don't think the Vishanti would allow you to take it either. It's like.
But at any rate, let's go ahead and.
Shanti,
not everything is, you're having your feast. This is the end of the show, so let's go ahead and watch the beautiful being footage.
And with the final threat defeated, the Fizzles look around the world and notice it begin to shudder, tremble. From the ground beneath their feet up to the height of the castle standing before them. The murky swamp in the distance water begins to boil, and suddenly evaporate. The leaves on the trees shaking and coming down at once with a terrible shudder. And they notice this world is dying. But behind them, they are able to notice a screen, a television screen, much like the one that pulled them in there. But they are on the other side of it. But they feel the pull, and all at once the light shines on them again, and this time they notice color upon their skin. Careful, Zach. Try not to look. And all at once they are pulled back into reality. They are seated in the Time Variance Authority. And the door opens. In comes Mobius M. Mobius. He wonders why you're here. He noticed that you were up and about, but he has no recollection of summoning you in the middle of the night. No, the Fizzles seem to have just had a terrible nightmare altogether. What other explanation could there be? Why would they be pulled into a world of monsters, of creations unknown? Strange indeed. Who would do such a thing? Why would they do it? Perhaps it was an innocent game. Just good fun, entertaining oneself for a while, or perhaps it was a test. Perhaps someone wanted to see what the Fizzles could do. And so, of course the Fizzles would win. Of course they would defeat the monsters. Because this is just a taste of nightmares to come.
There you go. So you guys won, but we'll see what happens next week, which will be Hime, which is Darien, Horror, and Trooper.
Was I able to take the Dark Cold with me? The Dark
No,
Cold from
you
the
are
universe?
not. You are not able to take the Dark
And I
Cold.
would say that video was
Aw.
kind of pointless because we could have just left it with basically we click on this red-haired or brunette girl, and she looks down and looks back up. As we come closer, it's Wanda.
Mm-hmm.
She's after the dark home.
Yep. But at any,
I might be able to get a hold of the Darkhold since am I related to one of the Vishantis or not?
No. They're not.
I thought one of
the
Vishanti seems blockchain on you.
The Vashante are Marvel specific entities. They're not ancient polytheistic deities. So
and they use
yeah, but I
blockchain.
thought one of them. I thought it was like Gaia's sister, like maybe some other space god.
no,
a son with
the Vashanti are the Vashanti and Cathan are both children of Gaia, but they're not. It's not the Greek Gaia. It's the like Earth consciousness type thing.
Right. But at any rate, you're gonna have, like I said, next week we will just have the smaller team, which will be Horror, Darien, and Trooper, and then the following week with the other team, which will be Megan and the sister, the Torch, and whoever, if Spidey is going to show up that time, or if it's going to be someone else, we don't know yet. We'll see who shows up for week 8, and then week 9 will be, as far as I know, the season finale for season 5. It should be all of us together again. We'll see how that ends.
Yep.
But yeah, if anybody wants to join with 3 weeks, we're going to take about a week or 2 break to recharge, and then we'll have a recruitment episode, and
new characters always come in at the start of the new seasons.
Yeah,
so.
that's right. If they're going to come in, and we are considering season 6 to be established characters, as in more like what Clint's doing with Torch, and we have Spidey and such like that, and Megan. We're considering that for season 6 to see how that will work in terms of new storylines.
Yep.
Well, we'll have to see. Okay. But at any rate, we're gonna sign off now, because we have hit our 3, going on our 4.
Yep.
And
this is why we decided to split the roster, because when we're all together, it takes forever.
Yeah, it does take forever. But at any rate, so I'll go ahead and just say our quick goodbyes, and we will.
Bye.
Goodbye. We'll see you all. We'll see you all next week. Some of us will see you next week. But the ones who are not active in the game, you do have homework. You must watch. That's your homework assignment.
That's right. There are no summarizations at all. We are lazy about that.
Yeah, we are lazy about it. You don't summarize them. So we do not have summaries.
It's like watching X-Men. Previously in X-Men, and then it's like, all right, new episode.
Yep. when my cohort does do summaries, he used to do some summaries, but now he's just getting us right into the episode. But at any rate, good night, everyone. Don't forget, let me go ahead and pop up the quick ticker here. Like, comment, subscribe, and contribute to the channel. If you want to see more of these, please comment on these videos what you want to see. And there is a playlist in each one of these videos for seasons 1 through 5 and recruitment. Watch them, give us some watch time, and we'll go with that.
Yep.
So good night, everybody. Take care. Be safe. And until next time, it will be clobbering time.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Stay easy.
Later.
Later.